Here's your 2-minute time check. Mark. Here comes your 1-minute time check for this Auburn broadcast. Mark. "30 seconds till broadcast." Mark.
The following is an exclusive presentation of the Auburn Sports Network, a division of Playfly Sports.
Stay humble and hungry. That's the mantra for Auburn men's basketball these days. The second-ranked team in the country closes the toughest non-conference schedule in school history tonight. Good evening and War Eagle from Neville Arena with Randall Dickey and Brad Law. I'm Andy Burcham. Janai Broome played against Purdue just 3 days after straining his right shoulder against Georgia State. He led the Tigers to a most impressive win against the Boilermakers. Broome did not go through shoot-around today, but has warmed up tonight. Just how much he plays tonight remains to be seen. Monmouth comes in at 2-10. Like the Tigers, the Hawks have played a very tough non-conference schedule. As a matter of fact, King Rice's team has only played at home once this season. That was a win against Fairfield last week. The SEC looms. Saturday, a much improved Missouri team comes to town. Time for the Tigers to take care of business tonight. The CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off starts now.
Exclusive pregame coverage of the Tigers begins now with the CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off. Coming up, analysis, interviews, and a look around college basketball. CB&S Bank has been family, community, and financially strong since 1906. Visit cbsbank.com. Alongside Coach Randall Dickey, here's the voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham.
Final time in 2024, Auburn men's basketball is gearing up for a big non-conference game, Auburn's final non-conference game of the season. We welcome you back to Neville Arena along with Randall Dickey. Brad Law will be joining us in just a few moments. I'm Andy Burcham. No time for the Tigers to let up. Auburn 11-1 in the non-conference schedule so far, and you get a pesky ball club that comes into tonight. Just 2 wins on the season, but you look at their non-conference schedule, that being Monmouth. Their non-conference schedule rivals what Auburn has played so far this year.
That's true. It's been really brutal through the first half of their season, and they've struggled trying to get wins, but it's because of the competition that they've played. It's always interesting, and I'm as excited as you are about reestablishing seeing what the Tigers bring to the table after a few days off, after a little bit of a break. You never know around the holiday period. A lot of things take place. It's exciting to look forward to seeing what the Tigers will bring to the table.
Nearly everyone was able to get home. They were all able to spend time with their families over the Christmas break. All right, Randall, what is the challenge? I mean, you've been in this spot before, coming back from Christmas. Even a team that is as talented as this Auburn ball club is, you really don't know until they play how they're going to react to coming back after basically a week off.
No, I think that they've had a good chance to practice, probably about 3 really good full practices. You reestablish your fundamentals, you reestablish your game plan, you reestablish your defensive rules, your offensive game plan. Try to reiterate that to the players. Go through your paces and try to get kind of knock the Christmas holiday cheer off of us a little bit, and then you move forward. But you do not ever know how they respond. It's a lot like going around the finals week, because anytime young men have a chance to have a break, sometimes when the cat's away, the mice will play and they'll fly at different things. They want to try to prove something. They're trying to carve out more minutes for themselves instead of playing within themselves. Is what the Tigers have done all fall, and they have been absolutely outstanding.
This Monmouth team is led by its trio of guards, Abdi Bashir Jr., Madison Durr, and Jack Collins. And Bashir will try to fill it up from the outside here tonight. Well,
he certainly can. He's over 20 points a game. He's one of the top 10 scorers in America right now. He'll spot up. He'll take a quick 3. He'll drive it to the basket. He's always looking to score. He's offensive-minded. Be a big challenge for the Tigers today.
92% from the free throw line. Opened the year going 26 of 26 from the line and has 48 threes out of 112 attempts. So if he gets an open look from the outside, you can bet he's going to take it.
Well, I think that's another thing that you try to reiterate for the Auburn Tigers is who you're going to establish is going to be my defensive stopper. Who can we put on him today? Can we put multiple people on him today? Challenge our defensive prowess and see if they can contain him.
Well, I guarantee you one of the guys that will get a look tonight at Abdi Bashir Jr. is Denver Jones. He is Auburn's best on-ball defender on the perimeter for the Tigers.
He's been outstanding and one of the best guards in the SEC and across the country at defending and staying without foul trouble. He has not done that a great deal, but he's got great size, he's got good strength, he's got quick feet, and he has an unbelievable, kind of an uncanny intuition about where you're going with that ball, which makes his defense tough.
Auburn back on the floor. Janai Broom is back on the floor. We expect to see one of the guys that is picked as a National Player of the Year candidate out there for the Tigers tonight. Back from Christmas. Glad to be back with you tonight at Neville Arena to take you through the rest of the action today. We turn it over to Brad Law.
Good to be back. Feels like it's been a long time.
Absolutely.
All right, marquee matchups are coming Saturday when conference play begins, but tonight, well, the combined records of the 6 league opponents tonight is 22-53.
From the home of the SEC Tournament Champions to the expanded boundaries of the toughest conference in college basketball, this is the Toyota SEC Report. No matter your destination, Toyota goes with you. Toyota, let's go places.
6 stops in the SEC for your Toyota tonight. All 6 conference teams in action are at home. Missouri takes on Alabama State in its final tune-up before coming to Neville Arena Saturday. Also tonight, South Carolina welcomes Presbyterian. Arkansas hosts Oakland. Vanderbilt entertains New Orleans. And Mississippi State hosts Bethune-Cookman. Tomorrow, it's Kentucky at home against Brown and Tennessee against Norfolk State in Knoxville. Then that is it until Florida and Kentucky christen conference play at 10 a.m. Saturday. That is your SEC report. Now let's lay out what's on the menu, which is presented by Whataburger. Whataburger's Bob Ranchero is the rootinest, tootinest breakfast in the West.
Yes, it is.
That's my favorite. The rootinest, tootinest breakfast in the West. Signature sausage, fresh egg, melty cheese with a kick of picante salsa and pickled jalapenos. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Served from 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. at Whataburger. As usual, our menu is our 60-second scout, pregame visit with BP, and Coach Dickey's keys to the game. All coming up as we count you down to Auburn and Monmouth. The CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off continues in a moment.
CB&S Bank has a long history of stability, and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations. You could say we know a thing or two about tradition. We've been family, community, and financially strong since we began in 1906. Being a team player is part of our culture. That's why at CB&S Bank, we are proud supporters and huge fans of Auburn basketball. Whoa, Regal, hey! Visit cbsbank.com today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Spicy food doesn't need to hurt or be scary. Just look at Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's got an approachable, friendly kind of heat, not a terrifying kind of heat that melts your face off. Jalapeno ranch, pickled jalapenos, and cool, delicious jalapeno cream cheese all balance each other out for a delicious hot, but not too hot burger that keeps your face on your face, right where it belongs.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Available for a limited time.
It's a great day to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccination during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It is crucial that we take the steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are up to date on all recommended vaccines, including respiratory virus vaccines. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
Are you looking to advance your career without putting your life on hold? Consider the flexibility of an online MBA at Auburn University's Harvard College of Business. Ranked among the nation's best by U.S. News and World Report, our 100% online MBA program provides the flexibility you need to pursue a degree while maintaining your personal and professional life. Learn more at harvard.auburn.edu.
You're listening to Auburn basketball. Now more of the CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off.
Tonight's opponent, Monmouth. Let's get to know the Hawks a little better. They come from West Long Branch, New Jersey. They compete in the Coastal Athletic Association. The Hawks joined the Coastal after a pretty successful 9-year run in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. King Rice's teams won that league 3 times and had 7 above 500 records. As for this year's iteration, here's Auburn assistant Chad Pruitt with our 60-second scout of Monmouth.
Well, you know, the game's sandwiched in between 2 really good teams. You had Purdue, and then obviously we're going to go with Missouri this weekend. So it's a game that we've worked really, really hard to make sure our guys have stayed focused. We had a couple of days off, which is great. A couple of really good days of preparation. So we're looking forward to playing a team that's better from 3 than 2. So this is a team, we're going to see one of the best players in the country in Bashir tonight, who shoots the 3 incredibly well. So we'll have our hands full there.
Talk about the defense and the fact that you'll see some zone tonight.
This team plays 2-3 zone as well as anybody we've seen so far. We haven't had a ton of people zone us, and so this is something we've worked really, really hard on this week. They're long. They're the 25th longest team in the country. So, you know, will their length bother us? Will we take care of the basketball? If we do, we'll get some open shots from the perimeter.
That 60-second scout presented tonight and every night by the Raymond J. Harbert College of Business, home to 7 top 25 programs in the U.S. News and World Report rankings. Harbert, inspiring business. Well, the crowd continues to file in about, well, a little under 20 minutes away from tip-off tonight. It's not at capacity yet, but we expect it to be before this one tips off tonight between the Tigers and Hawks. Auburn and Monmouth on the verge of meeting for the first time ever. A win for the Tigers would put Bruce Pearl just one more win away from tying Joel Eves for most Auburn victories. It would also tie him with Lon Kruger for 43rd most all-time victories. Andy Burcham talks about tonight's game with the head coach after these important announcements. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
For loving expert care for your pets, visit Moores Mill Animal Hospital, located at 2120 Moores Mill Road. Their skilled team is dedicated to keeping your furry friends healthy and happy. Moores Mill Animal Hospital offers spay, neuter, vaccines, boarding, and much more. Moores Mill Animal Hospital, where pets are family. Call us today at 334-821-7739 or visit mmvets.com. Experience the Moores Mill Animal Hospital difference today.
The Goose Performing Arts Center at Auburn University is Alabama's premier destination for the arts, bringing you the very best of Broadway, dance, music, and more. Learn more about upcoming performances and see the calendar of events online at gougecenter.auburn.edu. That's GOGUE center.auburn.edu. or call the box office 334-844-TIXS.
Four Seasons Federal Credit Union. Homegrown and member-owned.
For 60 years, Four Seasons Federal Credit Union has been your trusted partner in financial services. With our awesome products and services, competitive rates, and lower fees, we've helped countless members achieve their financial goals. Join us so we can help you. Accounts federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required. Some restrictions apply. Ask for more details.
Hip pain is not to be taken lightly. It could be a sign of hip impingement. If pain, stiffness, or limping persists, see a hip specialist at the orthopedic clinic. Treatment includes non-surgical options, but if surgery is needed, minimally invasive arthroscopic hip surgery is only available locally at the orthopedic clinic. Don't wait. Schedule an examination today. Call for an appointment 334-749-8303 or visit theorthoclinic.com.
Ford presents our exclusive pre-game visit with head coach Bruce Pearl.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Visit your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the Auburn Tigers. Here's Andy Burcham with Coach Pearl.
Hope you had a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Getting ready for the rest of it now.
Yep, it was a good couple of days off. It was a great break. We hadn't had 3 days off, and since September something maybe, and so it was great. Got to spend time with kids and grandkids. Stephen had a new baby, brought home. Laney Marie, Leah, my youngest daughter, told me that she was pregnant and going to have number 3. So the Pearls are expanding, which is just wonderful, and God's blessed us beyond what we deserve. How was your Christmas, Andy?
It was terrific, Coach. Thank you for asking. How did the guys come back? I guess you really won't know until you play tonight.
Yeah, I would imagine there'll be some rust, but I thought they came back, and I thought we've had a pretty good preparation for Monmouth. All Monmouth had to do is beat Seton Hall at Seton Hall from almost start to finish, and that clearly got our guys' attention. They've lost to Michigan State and Rutgers and at Wichita State, all tough games, and so our guys know what they're capable of, and we're just again a team that's trying to get better. I felt like they came back and they were pretty locked in. We'll see how we play tonight. Monmouth's going to play us a little bit of zone, which we haven't seen a lot of zone. They got great length, and they've got a great player out there. Maybe one of the best individual offensive players we've seen in Bashir, and so it's going to be it'll be a good matchup.
What is the challenge when you face a team that can play a zone as well as Monmouth does?
Well, I think they know that it can bother some people. They know that it could force people to have to take perimeter shots. That when the ball goes inside, they'll be double teaming, and to help us really close. They got a 7-1 center that can block shots and really active in the middle of that zone. A lot of deflection. The 6'9" wing that can block shots, and so they're good at it. They recognize that people get standing around. We typically have had good zone offenses. This team should be very good attacking the zone. We just haven't played much against it. Now, people may not zone us as much because we have the percentages saying we shoot the ball so well, and there's going to be a lot of inside out. So one good thing is Missouri plays a lot of different defenses. Missouri plays a lot of more aggressive zone defenses, but Missouri changes it up. The fact that this team changes it up and tries to keep it off balance is actually a good preparation for Saturday.
Abdi Bashir is averaging 21 points a ball game, and he will fill it up from the outside tonight.
He's one of the best individual offensive players we played against. He's a terrific talent. Great job. That's gotten better. He's kind of built like Chad Baker, and I would imagine if Chad Baker was on Monmouth's team, he'd be shooting it as often or even more than Bashir, and put up huge individual numbers. 6'7" long, and really do a nice job. So we're gonna have to make him beat us from 2, not from 3. Arriving to catch. You may see us do a little bit of double teaming late in the clock if he starts to get going a little bit. Got to keep this team off the boards. A great offensive rebounding team, great overall size and length. They'll be bigger than us at certain positions, and they do a nice job with their tempo. They'll play fast. The biggest thing about Monmouth is they played against big teams, and they feel they're confident against good teams.
What's the status of Janai Broom for tonight, Coach?
You know, he did not practice as much this week as we thought he would coming back from the Purdue game. I think that he played, and he also played way more against the Purdue than we thought he would. He said he was available. He played. We played him with no limitations. But I think playing on it, it was sore after he got done playing. And so he came back. It was a little sore. And so he worked really hard on his rehab this week, not as much practice. And so the question was, even going into shoot-around today, would he or wouldn't he? So just like Purdue, he'll get out there, put the sleeve on. If he feels good, he play. If he doesn't, he won't.
Wish you all the best tonight, Coach War Eagle.
War Eagle. This is Coach Bruce Pearl on the Ford F-150 Highlight Show. I tell my team that if we play smart, out-hustle the competition, and work hard each and every day, we can be winners. And you know what? That's how Ford F-150 does it too. Offering an outstanding combination of smart tech, power, and capability, F-150 is the key to help me win the day. Hey, why don't you see how the official truck of the Auburn Tigers can help you? Go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer today. War Eagle.
Kia of Auburn is happy to connect the Kia brand to the Auburn fans. Our winning lineup has something for everyone at almost any budget. SUVs like the Telluride, Sorento, and Sportage. You prefer a sedan? Check out Forte, Soul, and don't forget our new multi-purpose vehicles, the Carnival, or our amazing hybrid or electric vehicles. Kia of Auburn is a proud supporter of Auburn Athletics. Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one. Whoa, Rico.
Between all the holiday parties,
weekend tailgates,
and family get-togethers,
we've been overindulging a little more than usual over the holidays. But now, we are starting the new year off on a healthier note by taking Active Liver supplements from New Nordic every day.
Active Liver contains a powerful blend of turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke extract, all natural ingredients that help protect the liver so that it can protect you from toxins. It's like giving my body a daily detox. I've never felt better, and my energy is through the roof.
And my doctor is already impressed with how much better my numbers are looking. So if better health, more energy, and detoxing your body are some of your priorities this year, get Active Liver today and start the year off knowing you're giving your liver some well-deserved relief.
Active Liver is available in both tablets and as a delicious gummy. You can find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS or online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com.
You're listening to Auburn basketball. Now more of the CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off.
We are zeroing in on tip-off between the Tigers and the Hawks of Monmouth. Let's bring back in Coach Randall Dickey and get his keys to the game. They're presented by Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one. All right, Coach, could you give us the keys for this one?
Well, I think there's three big keys. I think with a holiday break and a few days in between the games, I think the number one thing is you reestablish your game, and that starts on the defensive end. I think you'll see the Tigers extend their defense out more, press more, full court, and really get after the Monmouth Hawks. Secondly, you must always limit your turnovers. Anytime that you go through knocking off a little bit of a rust in between games in the holiday season, turnovers always seem to stick their head up, and that's something that they'll have to limit tonight. And I think the concentration level is the third piece. With the holiday cheer and the excitement with the players on break, New Year's Eve tomorrow, SEC play beginning on Saturday. How far can you continue to keep your level of concentration up in between certain segments from the 20-minute mark to the 16-minute mark in between all the media timeouts?
Auburn in the last 4 games has trailed a total of 1 minute and 44 seconds in the last 4 ball games. So they've been sharp from the get-go. This is kind of the ultimate test of that, though. After the break and with SEC play coming up, you respect every opponent, but we'll see how sharp they are coming off that break tonight.
Well, I think you also got to understand that they're the 5th oldest team in America.
Yeah.
6 fifth-year players, up to 10 seniors, counting the 3 graduates as well. But also, I think that you've got a lot of things on your mind. You got, your 59-game non-conference streak is on the line. I think you want to defend that.
Yeah.
I think you got the 60 sellouts, 36 three-pointers in the last 3 games. And let's not lose our composure defensively we always create our offense from the defensive end, and that's had a big impact on opening up the three-point shot.
Pregame medical report presented by East Alabama Health. Their team of first responders proud to provide first aid care at Neville Arena in every Auburn Athletics home event. We should see, we'll see early in the game if Janai is out there, and he's currently listed in the starting lineup right now. All eyes will be on number 4 early tonight.
I don't think there's any doubt. He's such an impactful player, and right now he's he's played as the best player in the country, but arguably one of the top 5 players in the country, productivity-wise. Anytime you have a guy that's that impactful statistically, it's hard to just completely remove and go without.
Also want to mention this, Miles Kelly still has that right wrist wrapped. At practice a few days ago, he was practicing layups and free throws with his left hand. Something a little bit different. Not that he's going to do that all the time, but it's something we did see in practice. All right, coming up next, we've got the starting lineups. We've got the opening tip. We've got a special pregame recognition happening on the field, or on the court right now as well. Children's Harbor is being presented a check for... Boy, Children's Harbor, yeah, what a group on the floor right now. And if you're watching our YouTube camera right now, the Auburn Tigers YouTube channel, we've got the camera trained on the video board so you can see that. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back shortly with the tip. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Check out the new look at auburntigers.com. Read the latest feature stories. Get critical game day information and graphics. Search videos and audio. Find out how to get connected by digital and social media, or by joining Tigers Unlimited. Shop the AU Photo Store or buy your tickets to the next event on the athletics calendar. auburntigers.com, the official website of Auburn Athletics.
The Alabama Education Association is the member-driven voice of Alabama's education employees. AEA members are teachers, education support professionals, administrators, professors, future teachers, and education retirees. Joining the Alabama Education Association has never been easier. Use their new online membership for a fast, safe, and secure way to join today. Visit myaea.org to learn more.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
CB&S Bank has a long history of stability and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations. You could say we know a thing or two about tradition. We've been family, community, and financially strong since we began in 1906. Being a team player is part of our culture. That's why at CB&S Bank, we are proud supporters and huge fans of Auburn basketball. Whoa, Regal, hey! Visit cbsbank.com today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
We're counting down to the opening tip. Time to introduce the starting 5.
Left wing, 3-ball, Denver, short. He runs down his own rebound. Drives to the hole, up and under, and in. At the top, Denver 3. Yes, Denver a 3. Good for Auburn!
Great movement. When Auburn is at their best, they take the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and they did, and found Denver Jones wide open for a 3-point shot.
Denver Jones, Newmarket, Alabama, Memphis Day Academy.
Ahead, Miles Kelly. Kelly waits for numbers, just drives to the hole, up and in.
Nice play, coast to coast.
Low post pass for Miles. Turnaround jumper, good. Miles Kelly, 3, bang.
Oh boy, that looked good going through from a deep corner. The ball just barely did wrinkle the net.
Out to the top. Miles Kelly to tie it. Bang!
Miles Kelly, Stone Mountain, Georgia, Parkview High School, Hargrave Military Academy.
Chad Baker Mazara on the right wing. Spins. Outside the arc, pops a long three. Good. Right wing three, Chad Baker. It's good.
Big three ball. Auburn Tigers are carving them up on the offensive end.
Left wing pass, Chad Baker Mazar. Penetrates, drive, up with a shot. Good. And a foul. He went in backwards and knocked that one home.
Chad Baker Mazara, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Colonia High School.
Fadeaway, Janai, 13-footer, didn't get it. Rebound, Cardwell in traffic. Out to the top, Janai. 4-3, good! Unbelievable. 12 to shoot. Brew down the lane to the hole, dumps it with 2 hands. Janai had taken 3, drives, up with 3, bang! Tap up by Brew, it's good!
Janai Broom, Plant City, Florida, Tampa Catholic High School.
Dylan Cardwell down the lane with a running one-hander. Goal! Lobs it. Cardwell to the hole. One hand, right hand. Emma, a career day for DC. Lobs it. Cardwell dumps it. Oh, and an alley-oop. Dear goodness.
Unbelievable high-low action between Broom and Cardwell, and Dylan knows what to do with it point blank.
Dylan Cardwell, Augusta, Georgia, McEachern High School.
The starting lineups have been presented by Great Southern Wood, makers of Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
Auburn 11-1 on the season, getting ready for the Southeastern Conference. Number 2 in both the AP and the coaches polls. Number 1 in the NCAA net and the Ken Palm rating. Bruce Pearl, in his 11th season at Auburn, 211 wins, 120 losses. In his 30th season as a head coach, a record of 673 and 265. Monmouth comes in at 2-10. King Rice, outstanding guard at North Carolina, graduated in '92, the head coach. In his 14th season with Monmouth, a record of 209 and 218. At the point, Madison Durr, a 6'5 junior from Atlanta, Georgia, and a Pace Academy, 10.3 points, 2.4 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. Abdi Bashir Jr., 6'7 sophomore out of Omaha, Nebraska, the team's leading scorer, 21.6 points a game, 2.2 rebounds, and shooting 92% from the free throw line. Jack Collins on the other wing, a 6'5 junior from Mansequan, New Jersey, the Phelps School, 9 points, tied for the team lead with 6 rebounds a game, averaging 9 points, 6 rebounds, shooting 78% from the line. Jarrett Valencia at the 4, a 6'9 redshirt sophomore from Columbia, 8.9 points, 6 rebounds, played his high school basketball in Texas. And Doc Mordor, a 6'7 junior from Rumbek, South Sudan, averaging 2 points and 3 rebounds a game. Bashir, Durr, Collins, Valencia, and Mordor for Monmouth. Jones, Kelly, Baker Mazara, Cardwell, and Broom in the starting lineup tonight for your Auburn Tigers. The officials tonight, Joe Lindsay, Joe Baker, and Michael Wallace. Auburn in the home white uniforms, tops and bottoms, blue numerals and lettering and orange trim. Monmouth in the away blue, dark blue uniforms with the white numerals and the lettering here tonight. What's a key early on for this one tonight, Randall Dickey?
I think get off to a good start, try to get to the basket, attack the glass, get into your full court press, and let's see how these Monmouth Hawks handle all the pressure, the length, and the quickness of the Auburn Tigers.
2 wins for Monmouth this season in spite of a very tough non-conference schedule. Their last win was against Fairfield last week. That was their first home game of the season. Everything else on the road or a neutral site game. And one of those wins, one of those 2 wins, an impressive win at Seton Hall. And it was no fluke for that win at Seton Hall for this ball club.
Well, coming out of their conference, it's really important. It's a 3-game deal. At the end of the year, if you get really hot, you play a tough non-conference, you try to turn that around. You raise some money for your university and your program by playing the tough non-conference, but then you really get tough. You play well during a conference. You get hot during your conference tournament, and you win the automatic bid.
And brand new this year in the Colonial Athletic Association. Used to play in the MAAC, the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference.
And they've had a lot of success there.
Indeed.
Anytime that you change leagues, it's a little bit unstable. You're either really right on the top or right on the bottom, and it's hard always to predict that.
Dylan Cardwell will jump it up for Auburn against Doc Mordar for Monmouth. Mordar 7-1. And we're about ready for basketball. Your Auburn Tigers against Monmouth. Make sure that guys don't get tangled up on the tap. They ask Denver Jones to adjust where his feet were.
Well, this could be trouble for Monmouth. They're so tight right up front around that circle. Sometimes someone will streak out to the basket.
Auburn wins the tap. Jones, top of the circle, Cardwell. Down to the low post, Miles Kelly. To Dillon, to the hole, up and in with the left hand.
Just like that, gives a chance to Tigers get into their press a little bit. Monmouth looks like they're going to try to take it out of bounds as quickly as they can.
Bashir at the top gets the ball to Collins. Now Durr hands the ball, tries to hand the ball to Bashir. Auburn denies that they get the ball to Bashir with 12 to shoot. Bashir off the left side, double team there. Throws it to the right corner. Open three ball by Durr, good.
I think you can see that Monmouth had really worked on that skip pass because of the heavy pressure of the Tigers on one side of the floor. Opens up the opposite side.
3-2, Monmouth on top. 19:07 first half of play. Janai Broom hands the ball left wing for Miles Kelly. To Baker Mazar, right wing, three ball, Denver, good!
The Tigers are 2 for 2 on the two possessions offensively. Really come out and really got off to a good start.
5-3 Auburn, 18:50 in the first half. Durr at the wing. Now to Collins off the left side. Ball goes to Valencia. Top of the circle, Collins picks up the dribble. To Bashir on the wing, picked up by Chad Baker Mazar. Couple 6'7" guys. He gets it, throws it right wing, Durr. Into the lane for Mordar. Mordar against Cardwell. Turns up with the left hand, he didn't get it. Rebound tapped, run down by Miles Kelly in front of the Auburn bench. And here's Denver Jones the other way for the Tigers. Across midcourt, Auburn leads 5-3. 18:20 in the first half. Denver spins between the circles. Right wing for Miles Kelly. Top of the circle, Cardwell. Left wing, Baker Mazar. Down to the low post, Broom outside the lane, left side. Spins to the baseline, spins back into the lane. 9 to shoot, back to the baseline. Fade away, Janai didn't get it. Rebound Dillon. Dillon, one dribble. Up with a right hand hook, no. And the rebound goes out of bounds to Monmouth.
Dillon really is active around an offensive glass. He got a basket on the first play of the game. Came to a good offensive rebound then, but just couldn't get the jump hook to go down.
Abdi Bashir will bring the ball up the floor. Now hands the ball to Durr. He'll bring it up the floor against Miles Kelly across midcourt. 20 on the shot clock for the Wolves. Left side. Durr outside the arc on the wing. Picked up by Kelly. Double team, skip pass into the corner. Free ball in the air, Valencia in and out and in.
That's both of their baskets have come from that same isolation play when they know the Tigers are really pressuring on one side of the floor. They skip pass it all the way across and find the open guy.
Hawks with the 6-5 lead. Between the circles, Broom. Right wing, Chad Baker Mazara. On the wing, Chad. Low post, Broom, double team. Along the baseline, Cardwell to the hole. Put it up, it was blocked. And here's Bashir. Lobs it ahead, Valencia underneath the basket against Cardwell. Up, missed it. Rebound tapped up, Broom pulls it down for Auburn. Gives the ball up to Denver Jones across midcourt. Tigers trail 6-5. Jones into the lane. Fadeaway, 15-footer short. Auburn didn't get the foul there. And here is Durr the other way. Hands the ball there to Bashir. Down the left side. In the corner, Collins three. Good.
I think that's the game plan for the Monmouth Hawks, is to get the ball down quickly, try to create open shots, and they did then.
9-5 Monmouth. 16:34 to go in the first half of play. 3-3 so far for Monmouth. At the wing, Jones. At the top, Cardwell. Left wing, Broom. Janai working there against Valencia. Drives past him to the hole, up and in. No! It crawled off the iron, but he was fouled, and Janai will go to the line for a couple. He was fouled by Jarrett Valencia from Quibdó, Colombia.
Really a good sign by Janai then. He faked left, put it on the floor this weekend, which is his shoulder that has been a little bit under some stress the last week or so, and tried to finish but didn't get it done, but it didn't look like it affected him then.
Janai's free throw is up. It is good. Broom shooting 59% from the stripe this season as a team. Auburn 75.5% from the free throw line. Team with 6 quad one wins, more than anybody else in the country. Broom missed the second free throw. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Cheney Johnson. And Monmouth gets it, leading Auburn 9-6. Cardwell out, and Cheney in for Auburn. Auburn presses.
Be a full court press here on the dead ball throw in by Monmouth.
Inbound to Durr in the corner. Double team there. By the way, Pettiford also in for Auburn at point guard. Durr brings it up the floor. Shot clock at 22 as he crosses midcourt. On the left-hand dribble, switches to the right. Brings it top of the circle. Drives on Broom. Stop. Turns. Gets it to the top for Valencia. In the key. On the wing, Bashir. Bashir to the baseline. Fadeaway. 15-footer. It is good.
Well, it's a great shot. That's one of the hardest shots of the game, is driving hard to the side, short corner of the baseline and pull it up and shooting over a guy.
11-6 Monmouth. 15:47 first half. Stop and pop three. Pettiford. No. Long rebound Broom. Left wing Miles. Goes down to the baseline. Pull up from about 14. No. On the weak side rebound pulled in by Valencia. Ahead to Bashir. Steps into a logo three. It was blocked. Rebounded by Kelly. Auburn the other way. Miles across midcourt. Top of the circle. Into the corner, Cheney. Out to the top. Chad Baker, Mazzara three. Good!
It looks good. That trailer is wide open. Tigers showed patience on the transition offense. Found Mazzara at the top of the key trailing, and he was wide open and buried it.
11-9 Monmouth. Low post. Mordar to the basket. Got behind the Auburn defense and scored.
I don't think Coach Pearl's going to be pleased with giving up a layup in transition off of a wide open three.
13-9 Monmouth leads it. 14:57 first half of play. Broom at the point. Chad Baker Mazzara, top of the circle. Right wing, three ball. Cheney Johnson, that was short. Rebound saved by Monmouth. Collins saved it to Bashir across midcourt. Bashir down the left side. Kicks it into the right corner. Valencia to the top for Durr. Left wing Bashir. Goes baseline. Drives to the hole. Hangs and misses. Rebound Broom. Outlet Chad Baker Mazzara. On the break for Auburn left wing. Chad drives. Lobs it up there. Gets knocked to the floor by Collins. And Chad Baker Mazzara will go to the free throw line when we come back. 14:23 in the first. Monmouth 13, Auburn 9. For every Auburn three-pointer, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services donates $25 to Coach Pearl's Outlive Cancer Initiative, benefiting local cancer patients and treatment centers. Stay tuned. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Recognized by Newsweek as one of America's best maternity care hospitals, East Alabama Health provides comprehensive treatment for mothers and babies throughout Auburn, Opelika, and the East Alabama region. And starting with the 2024 football season, we're pleased to partner with Auburn Athletics to provide a special Aubie blanket to each baby born at our hospital through a program we call Tiger Tots. For all your maternity care needs, trust the experts at East Alabama Health.
I like what I like, and I do what I want.
If what you like is getting the highest payouts, getting the most free play, and finding more of your favorite games all on a spacious upscale gaming floor, then Wind Creek Atmore is your kind of fabulous. No matter what fabulous means to you, you'll find it here. Wind Creek Atmore. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back to the Ford F-Series Highlight Show. I've seen a lot of basketball, and I can tell you that to stay on top, you got to adapt, stay focused, and innovate. That's what wins championships. That's how Ford F-150 and the Ford Super Duty stay at the top of the truck game. For 47 consecutive years, Ford F-Series has been America's #1 selling truck because they deliver what you need to win the day. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer today. Tell them Coach Pearl sent you.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
Alabama Power is proud to present this broadcast of Auburn basketball. Alabama Power, power for a better Alabama.
14:23 to go in the first half. Auburn trails Monmouth 13-9. Hawks are shooting it well from three. 3 of 4 from three, 75% for Monmouth. Rebounding is even at 6 apiece for Auburn. Janai Broom has half of those for the Tigers early on.
Well, that's true. The one thing that the energy level by the Hawks from Monmouth has been really good. Another thing is they've been effective. All 5 of their starters are in the books. They're scoring. They're moving. They're sprinting down the floor. They're finding wide open 3-point shots as well as drives to the baskets. The Tigers need to correct it on the defensive end. The shots will eventually start falling for us.
Chad Baker-Mazar at the free throw line, 93% from the stripe this season. A career 88% free throw shooter. Lefty out of Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Free throw is up, and that is the 36th consecutive free throw, a school record for Chad Baker, the free throw maker for the Tigers right now. Cuts the lead to 3. Did not have a free throw attempt against Purdue. Second free throw, good.
Beautifully done. What an outstanding record to hold at any university, being made the most consecutive free throws in a career. That's unbelievable.
Auburn trails by 2, 13-11, 14-16 in the first half. Durr on the wing, hands to Collins, brings it top of the circle to the right side for Durr. Looked into the corner, Bashir's low post pass for Morgan, wide open, shoots over Cheney, misses it. Rebound Chad Baker-Mazar. Up the floor for the Tigers. Baker at the top, right hand dribble down the left side. Steps back, 3 ball for the lead, didn't get it. And the rebound pulled in by Chris Morgan, a senior out of Grand Prairie, Texas. 13-11 Monmouth, 13:46 in the first half. Madison Durr across midcourt, still in the center circle, working on Denver Jones. Off the left wing, down the left side of the lane, shoots and scores.
They're really taking the basketball to the goal, putting it on the deck, making the Tigers, if the Tigers are not going to switch or double team, they're going to continue to drive it.
Monmouth 6 of 11 from the field, leads by 4. Broom, free throw line. Janai off the left side. Sends Pettiford off to the right side. Now backs Morgan down. Spins to the baseline, double team there. Janai is fouled on the play. Durr got a little too aggressive in his double team with Morgan on Janai Broom.
Yeah, Janai on a post-up was about a 12-foot away from the basket with his back to the basket. And when he puts it on the deck like that for that long a time, and also turning his back from the blind side, they're going to certainly trap him and make him give it back up, and they just didn't end up fouling.
Eric Demings in underneath Broom, up and in with a foul.
Outstanding baseline out of bounds play by the Tigers.
Had to stretch for that inbound, then put it back up. He got the ball with the right hand, switched to the left and put it in. And a chance for the 3-point play for Janai Broom.
Just the sheer size of Broom that time was the biggest difference. And make his free throws and let's get him off to a good start here.
Cornelius Robinson the third with the foul. The and one is good for Broom. Chad Baker-Mazar out. And Chris Moore is in for the Tigers. So here's your lineup. Pettiford, Moore, Denver, Cheney, and Janai for Auburn. Tigers trail by 1, 15-14. Auburn presses. Collins, cross-court pass to Bashir. And now to Eric Demings, their backup point guard. Running the show right now for the Hawks. Demings, high post pass knocked away by Broom. One-on-one against Demings. Spins against Demings on the wing. Waits for the numbers. Open 3 for the lead. Janai short. Rebound, Chris Moore had it. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Collins. Auburn retains the ball with 20 to shoot and a chance to take the lead.
Kind of shook Janai up that time. He led the fast break and then found himself, they left him wide open, and it was just kind of a shocker there.
Inbound Chris Moore near the right corner. Out to the top, Janai Broom. Broom hands to Pettiford. Pettiford picked up by Deming. Shot clock at 5. Pettiford down the lane. Hangs, goes up and gets hammered. Oh, they're going to get a block. A charge on Tahad. Bruce Pearl not real thrilled with that call.
I don't blame him, but I think one thing that he'll be proud of is this Tahad Pettiford did not settle for a jump shot.
Right.
He put it on the deck and take it to the basket.
Broom out, Cardwell in. So Janai gets his first rest of the night. Tigers down 1, 12-24 first half. Demings between the circles against Tahad Pettiford. Off the right side for Bashir. Auburn switches off. Bashir, double team. Gets the ball to the top, and it's deflected down the sideline, but out of bounds off the hand of Denver Jones. Shot clock at 10 for the Wolves.
The Tigers have really picked up their defensive intensity. That time they pushed Monmouth all the way to midcourt, trying to run their offense with the pressure that they're putting on the ball.
Bashir one-on-one against Denver. Step back, 3 ball by Bashir. Didn't get it. Rebound Cardwell. Outlet Pettiford, Auburn on the break. Pettiford, left wing. Denver, a 3 to take the lead. Got it.
Beautifully done. What a hard push on the speed dribble by Pettiford. Found the open Denver. Jones on the wing, and did he bury it? That really looked good.
Denver 2 of 2 from 3 tonight. Auburn up by 2. 11:42 first half of play. Bashir, Collins between the circles, gives it up to Bashir. Bashir drives down the left side of the lane. Wild shot up, and he was fouled on the play. I don't know if they'll get Cardwell or perhaps more, but it'll be a 2-shot foul for Bashir coming back. The foul goes, by the way, against Dylan Cardwell. First half tonight presented by Southern Union, conveniently located just a few miles from Auburn. Southern Union offers classes that easily transfer to the university. Endless opportunities are right up the road. Auburn 17, Monmouth 15. 11:34 to go in the first. And this is the Auburn Sports Network.
War Eagle Auburn family, it's time to join Aubie's Kids Club for this upcoming school year. Your favorite Tigers Kids Club memberships are on sale now. Presented by Chappie's Deli, Aubie's Kids Club offers 2 membership options that give you a t-shirt, a lunchbox, a men's basketball SEC Champions mini pennant, and more. You can also check in at different Auburn athletics events to receive points and earn prizes, only available through Aubie's Kids Club. So what are you waiting for? With memberships on sale now, head to aubieskidsclub.com to join the coolest club on the plains.
Things we take for granted, ordinary opportunities for parents and their children, can be a foster child's extraordinary. You have the power to do something positive that will change the life of a young person right here in Alabama. Open your heart and open your home to a foster child today. For more information, visit www.dhr.alabama.gov or call 1-866-64-AL-KIDS. Brought to you by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Brad Law courtside at Neville Arena as we check the Yellowwood scoreboard. Auburn, one of the earliest teams to hit the floor tonight in college basketball. One other power conference team on the floor, that's Rutgers. Scarlet Knights lead Columbia 85-60 with 2 minutes to go in Piscataway. Michigan State has already won a game today. 18th ranked Spartans beat up on Western Michigan 80-62. Florida International a winner today over Utah Tech 80-66. A fairly scant Yellowwood scoreboard at this juncture of the game, but we'll have some other SEC teams starting in the next 20 minutes, another wave in about 45 or 50, and we'll update those as we go throughout. Back to the voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham, and Coach Randall Dickey.
Did you know that Eric Demings, a sophomore point guard for Monmouth, is a transfer from Utah Tech?
I did.
Free throw is up. It is good by Bashir. He's 93% from the line this season. He can tie it, and he does.
Really good players, very active offensively, but can really get the basketball in the hole.
17 apiece.
Monmouth going to a zone this time. They're going to look like they're going to 2-3 zone. They're going to match up a little bit out of it.
Jones, bounce pass down the right side was deflected and kicked by Bashir. So Auburn will have 20 to shoot. Inbounding right side near the Monmouth bench, and Chaney Johnson will trigger for the Tigers.
The Hawks will go back man-to-man on this out-of-bounds play.
Inbound. Howard, Jakai, top of the circle for Miles. Gets a screen to the right wing inside the arc. Now to Jakai, penetrates to the hole, lays it in.
Woo. Beautiful hard drive. Really looked good that time, put it on the deck. Got one dribble from behind the three-point line and laid it in.
Was committed getting the ball to the hole there, wasn't it?
Certainly.
1917 Auburn. Collins hands the ball. Bashir on the wing against Miles Kelly outside the arc. 14 to shoot. Shoots a 3 for the lead. Got it.
He really has an uncanny feeling, intuitive feel about what's going to happen for a defense, but can really get it in the basket.
Monmouth back in the zone. Left wing three ball. Kelly, three. Nope. Rebound. Cardwell had it. He's fouled underneath. I think Valencia. Nope, it's not Valencia. They'll get Jack Collins for the foul. That's his second. This is not a deep Monmouth team. And Collins comes out with that foul, and right back in is Madison Durr, the starting point guard for the Hawks. In the corner, Howard throws it away. Not a good pass, and here's Demings the other way. Drives on Cardwell through the lane up the right side. Leaves for Bashir in the right corner. On the wing against Cardwell. Backs up against Dillon. Crossover dribble, left side Demings at the top. Demings backs up with 11 to shoot. Picks up the dribble, now Bashir in the center circle against Cardwell. Beat him to the basket, off the glass is good.
That's a tough matchup for Dillon. As good a defender as he is, he's a little bit better offensively, Bashir is.
22-19, Monmouth with the lead. 9:58 in the first half of play. Howard, Jones, long three, Denver. He's 3 of 3 from three.
Denver is really off to a good start. Really scoring the ball.
He ties the game at 22. 9:41 in the first. Durr against Howard. In the lane, goes up for a shot. It was deflected out of there by Jakai. Chaney Johnson across midcourt. Thought about a pass to Jakai. Thought better of it. Hands the ball to Denver Jones. Auburn and Monmouth tied at 22. 9:23 in the first. Denver, a screen. Kicks it to the corner. Chaney Johnson, a three. Didn't get it. Weak side rebound. Tapped out Kelly. Down the lane. Bumped, and he'll go to the line for a couple.
Great effort by Dylan Cardwell, keeping that ball alive, tapping it back out. I thought he should have took the jump shot, but he elected to put it on the deck, and Kelly attacked the glass and fortunately got fouled.
Durr picks up his second foul, so two of the starting guards for Monmouth now with 2 fouls. And Kelly is at the line shooting 2. The first is good. 5th straight game that Denver Jones has made at least 3 trays.
Well, I think he's one of the better guards in the country. He's just so solid, and he makes our team so much better when he's in the game.
Both free throws are good for Miles Kelly. Auburn leads 24-22. 9:14 in the first half. Durr with 2 fouls stays in the ballgame. Let me double check and make sure I'm right. Yep, Durr has. Oh, that's just 1 personal foul. My mistake. He drives on Howard. O's up. It was blocked. Oh, a whistle and a foul. Yeah, I don't know about that call. They got Howard, but I'm not sure that the official had the best angle on that drive to the basket by Madison Durr. 77% from the line. Howard got beat by a step, recovered. It looked like it was a clean block.
He had great effort in it. He's really pleading his case for the coaches as far as feeling like he was in the right. Sometimes you feel like you're right, but the officiating is a bit subjective as well.
First free throw is good by Durr. He knocks home both. These are 2 good free throw shooting teams. Auburn 75.5%. Monmouth 73.9%. We're tied at 24. 8:54 in the first. Pettiford into the key. Down the lane right side. Off the glass. Go!
Uses his offhand. That little running floater he's got. The floating yogi is really working again tonight.
You're going to have to explain floating yogi at some point. 8:36 first half. Auburn by 2. Kelly. Belly to belly against Bashir. Stays with him. Top of the circle. Down the left side of the lane. Running one-hander, he didn't get it. Rebound tapped up, rebound again, Cardwell. Dillon, the outlet, Chad Baker-Mazzara. Auburn by 2. Left wing, Pettiford, outside the arc, left wing. Looks to the sideline, gets the call. Screen, Cardwell. Down the right side, alley-oop, Dillon goes!
Great pass, slam dunk by Dylan Cardwell. What an elevation off the floor, shooting the ball down through the ring.
8:07 to go in the first. Auburn takes a 4-point lead against Monmouth. 28-24. Great things are possible when you have the power of performance and smart features of a Ford F-150. The official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. Auburn basketball continues Sports in a moment.
Damaging an underground utility can cause a lot more problems than you think. By causing a potentially avoidable damage to underground utilities, there's many scenarios that do not end well. To keep the gas, power, water, and internet running, using 811 to have your underground utilities marked is a critical piece of the damage prevention process, whether you're a homeowner or an excavator. It's free, it's simple, and it's the law. Visit al811.com for more information.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
The Alabama Department of Public Health reminds you, don't wait, vaccinate. Stay current on all vaccines. Visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM to learn more.
8:07 in the first. This 4-point lead for Auburn, 28-24, the biggest lead for Auburn in the first half. Interesting note passed on by Marlene Navor, Auburn's media relations director for basketball. The 4 games coming into this one for Denver Jones from 3. He was 4 of 5 against Ohio State, 5 of 7 against Georgia State, 3 of 6 against Purdue, and tonight he's 3 of 3 against Monmouth. So his last 4 games, Denver is 15 of 21 from 3.
ID.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Tahad Pettiford, Miles Kelly, Chad Bacon-Mazzara, Ja'Kai Howard, and Dylan Cardwell, the Auburn 5. Mordar, Collins, Bashir, who has 2 fouls, Durr, and Valencia. The 5 for Monmouth.
Tigers going to stay with their tough man-to-man defense, trying to get a little bit more intensity, pushing Monmouth away from the basket as close to the midcourt line as they can get.
There's a steal. Cardwell drives to the hole, tried to dunk it. He was fouled from behind. He missed it. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul against Mordar, junior out of Rumbek, South Sudan. His first career start, a memorable one for Monmouth. That was the win at Seton Hall. A transfer. He's also played in his college career at South Florida and at Cleveland State. Monmouth glad to have the 7-1 junior. There's Dylan Cardwell for 2 from the line. First he missed it. He's kind of taken a step backwards from the line this season, only 29%. Such a marked improvement at the free throw line a year ago for Dylan. Auburn by 4. Cardwell can make it a 5-point lead. And he missed both. Rebound to Chris Morgan, just into the lineup for Monmouth. Broom about to come back in for Auburn. Bashir, left sideline. Hands to Collins there. Picked up by Pettiford in a switch. Pivots, goes down the left side to the basket. Kicks it on the wing. Valencia wide open for a 3. Almost banked it in, he missed it. Rebound Miles Kelly took it away from Collins. Outlet Chad Bacon-Mazzara. Auburn by 4 with the ball. CBM, a screen. 3 ball in the air, no. Rebound, Cardwell tapped it up, missed it. And the rebound pulled in by Valencia for Monmouth.
Dylan's really given a lot of effort on the glass, trying to keep the ball alive. It was just unfortunate it didn't bounce to him that time.
4 rebounds early on for Dylan. Bashir against Howard. Alley-oop, Valencia good off the left side.
You let Monmouth run their offense, and they can take it from one side of the floor to the other. They're going to find an opening.
In the corner, Ja'Kai Howard puts up a three, didn't get it. Cardwell, another rebound. Corner three, Kelly, no. Weak side rebound pulled in by Bashir. Auburn by 2. Durr across midcourt. Free throw line, down the lane, up double team, and he was fouled. He and Cardwell collided. Dillon goes down hard, is lying on his back underneath the basket. He's the one that picked up the foul, his second. Cardwell has yet to get up.
Took a pretty good hit that time because Durr was full speed. Once in got the open court, when he got to the paint, he exploded to the rim, and when the collision took place.
Cardwell stays down. Auburn's athletic trainer is out. So is head coach Bruce Pearl. Dillon was holding his head as he went down on the play. And they'll have to take Dillon off the floor now. He was coming out anyway. Broom was set to come in. And Cardwell will go off the floor and back to the locker room for Auburn. He stayed down for a long time on his back.
He sure did. It was a pretty strong collision right at the rim there. One guy going full speed, the other guy standing still trying to take a charge. That's a tough ask, but that's one of the great plays in basketball, to sacrifice your body for your team. But hopefully he's not injured. Hopefully it just kind of got a little bruise.
Durr at the line for 2. He could tie it. Makes the first. Madison Durr transfer from the Citadel, where he scored a career-high 22 against Mercer last March. Durr ties the game. 28 apiece, 6:32, first half.
It's like Monmouth is going to go to a running trap, running jump press right here.
Broom at the free throw line. Low post, double hand dunk by Cheney Johnson.
When it goes to the high post and in Johnny Broom's hands, good things happen when you try to double him.
30-28 Auburn, 6:11 in the first half of play. Durr walks it across midcourt, right-hand dribble. Auburn by 2. Durr, whistle foul away from the ball. It's going to go. Well, if that's Bashir, no, it's not Bashir. It's against Morgan.
Got an illegal screen that time.
Yep.
He just kind of tried to get in Mazzara's way, and Chad's a pretty good actor, too.
Cornelius Robinson, you should say he should have his SAG card.
Well, I'm not sure about that. He did get hit. It was an illegal screen, but
30-28 Auburn. Tiger ball, Cheney Johnson at the top. Off the right side, Pettiford. Left wing, Chad Baker-Mazzara. Low post pass, Cheney Johnson got it back up with the right hand, no, but he's fouled. The pass hit Cheney in the knee. He was able to retrieve it. They went up in a double team and was fouled. He goes to the line for 2.
It's one of the most effective things offensively the Tigers do is when they run that flex cut and they go baseline. If nothing's there and they go back to the other side, something good always happens.
Valencia's second to foul. Free throw by Cheney is good. 3 of their starting 5 now have at least 2 fouls in the game. And I'll repeat, this is not a deep Monmouth roster. Cheney knocks home both, as you can hear. 5:48 in the first. Auburn 32, Monmouth 28. Auburn presses. Bashir will bring the ball up the floor for the Hawks. Across midcourt, left-hand dribble. Wanted a high post screen, then didn't use it. Shot clock at 15. Bashir lobs it right side, Valencia. On the wing against Broom. 17-footer in the air, didn't get it. Janai clears the rebound. To Pettiford. Auburn by 4 with the ball. Pettiford at the right wing. Works on Collins. Screen from Broom. Off the left side. At the top, it's Cheney. Drives. Kicks it into the corner. Chad Baker saves it. Pettiford around the right side. 3-ball, Miles, no good. And then a foul on the play. It's going to be a push on Durr. And that's his second foul. 4 of the 5 starters for Monmouth now with 2 fouls.
That's just way too much. The ball movement by the Tigers were really good that time, moving the ball from one side of the floor to the other, finding an open Miles Kelly would have really been but the offensive rebound and second effort by Cheney Johnson was outstanding.
Cheney will be at the line. It's a 1 and bonus. Cheney with 4 points, 133rd college game tonight for the senior out of Alabaster. Auburn graduate, free throw, in and out. That was a 1 and bonus. Was somebody in the lane early?
Must have been.
All right. The first free throw again for Cheney. Good.
He needs to take advantage of that. Not many times you get second chances on freebies.
Broom and Collins. Collins said that Broom was in the lane early that time. Janai is smiling over that one. Second free throw. It's good. 6-point lead, the biggest of the ball game for either team. 34-28 Tigers, 5:07 in the first. Durr up the floor. Bashir, Durr, Collins, Valencia, all with 2 fouls here in the first half for the Hawks. Durr in the center circle. Wants to go left, does go left. Down the lane, kicks it out to the top, Bashir. Ball knocked away, a steal. Chad Bacon-Mazar waits for numbers. Down the lane, Cheney. To the left hand, good!
Beautiful transition basket. Mazzara showed great patience on that, let the traffic clear, and then found a streaky Cheney Johnson for the layup.
8-point lead for Auburn, 4.5 to go in the first. Durr right wing, works on Kelly. Down the lane, Durr goes down and throws it out of bounds, Auburn ball. King Rice wanted to foul that time. Auburn ball. Tigers by 8, 4:22 to go. First half of play. Opportunity to take the lead to double digits for the first time tonight.
Be a big momentum switch right here. Tigers could score right before this 4-minute media timeout.
Pettiford, Broom, head fake it free. Low post, Cheney up with a right hand, good!
Beautiful flex cut, duck in that time. Instead of stepping out, he ducked in, posted up, and got a 2-foot jump hook right over the top of the defender.
King Rice isn't waiting for the 4-minute timeout. He takes one. 4:06 in the first. Auburn 38, Monmouth 28. The experts at Sensagreen with Carrier create a cool indoor retreat for heating, cooling, and insulation, offering a total comfort care for your Tiger family in East Alabama and Huntsville. Visit sensagreen.com. Carrier, turn to the experts. King Rice in the ear of the officials. He still hasn't gone to his huddle. Auburn 38, Monmouth 28. We'll take a break. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Live Sports Radio, bringing you inside Neville Arena for all the action of men's and women's basketball game day with no delay. Every dunk, block shot, and steal, plus all the analysis from our Hall of Fame coaches, all with no delay. $25 new or $10 to reprogram the one you already have. Also, use it for every broadcast of home baseball and softball games this spring, all with no delay. With Live Sports Radio, presented by Alpha Insurance.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
Brad Law back at Neville Arena. We are 4 minutes and 6 seconds of game action away from Conecuh halftime. And that is where we'll take a look around Auburn athletics. We'll update scores from the SEC and beyond and take a deep dive into the stats from the first 20 minutes. Slow start for Auburn offensively in this one. Tigers, though, have built a double-digit lead. 38-28, 4:06 to go until Conecuh halftime. Back to Andy Burcham and Coach Randall Dickey.
A 10-0 run for Auburn in the last 2 minutes and 14 seconds, fueled by Chaney Johnson, who leads everybody with 10 points tonight.
It's a big segment right here in this last 4 minutes. They're going to be a media timeout as soon as really in one possession or the next dead ball after it gets below 4.
Inbound in the backcourt, they get the ball ahead to Bashir. 4 minutes to go in the half, Auburn by 10. Durr in the center circle. Crossover dribble, lobs it up there, off the glass and out of bounds off the hand of Jarrett Valencia.
Tigers defense has really been tough. You know, one thing that's really been positive about the Tigers, 8 of 9 players have scored. Got 11 assists on 12 baskets. The percentage is a little low because 14 of the 27 shots have been behind the three-point line, and we're shooting a little bit less from the three-point line than we normally do.
Pettiford, top of the circle for Broom. Broom back to Pettiford, right side curl. Kelly had a 3, didn't take it. Now Pettiford between the circles. Backs up into the center circle with 11 to shoot. One-on-one against Durr. Crossover twice. Picks up the dribble. Ball deflected. He gets it at midcourt. Left wing. Chad Baker, Mazzara 3. Bang and a foul! Chad Baker, the three-point maker.
Huge 3 right there with the shot clock expiring. Pettiford found him wide open, got the assist on it, and Chad Baker buried a 3 and got fouled on his shot.
Third foul for Durr. Denver Jones in, Miles Kelly out. Miles takes the tape off of his right wrist combination hand as he goes to the Auburn bench. Chad Baker at the free throw line, a chance for the 4-point play for Auburn. 13-0 run right now for the Tigers. Make it 14.
Another consecutive free throw by Mazzara. He continues to be on fire from the free throw line.
42-28 Auburn. 3:17 in the first. A 14-0 run by Auburn in the last 3 minutes. Top of the circle for Robinson. On the right wing for Valencia. Near the key. Now to Collins. Gets a screen. Picks up the dribble. Collins looking for help to Robinson. Down the left side of the lane against Broom, who blocked the shot. Rebound out of bounds off of a Monmouth Auburn ball. It seems like there's this kind of run in just about every game that Auburn has played this season.
Defensive intensity is just really good. It's continued to increase as the first half has gone on.
14-0 run by Auburn. Tigers up with 2:48 in the first half, 42-28. Broom down the right side. Pettiford throws it underneath and is deflected out of bounds by Valencia. Turnovers right now, 7 for Monmouth, just 2 for Auburn. Tigers have outscored Monmouth off of turnovers 12-2. Durr with 3 fouls will come out. And Eric Demings, the sophomore from DeSoto, Texas, is in. Out of bounds, baseline right, Chaney will trigger. Bounce pass, Broom near the corner, baseline. Backs up against Valencia. Into the lane, up with the left hand, good.
It's hard to stop. One of the best players in America is going to his strong hand. Right over his right shoulder with a little bit of a layup, kind of a little baby hook.
6 points, 4 rebounds for Janai in the first half. Ball knocked out of bounds by Tahad Pettiford against Demings. A 16-0 run by Auburn in the last 4 minutes. Inbound into the backcourt, Durr. Had to fend off Pettiford to get it. Shot clock at 12. Durr down the lane. Off the glass high. No. Rebound tapped up, missed. Rebound Broom. Outlet Chad Baker Mazzara steams forward to the left wing. Switches to the right hand. Hits Broom right back to Chad Baker. No. Kept the ball. Spins. Down the lane. Splits a double team. Missed it. And the rebound pulled in by Robinson for Monmouth. 44-28 Auburn, 1:48 to go in the first half. Durr works near the left sideline, near midcourt. Pettiford creeps out on him. Down the left side, Durr. Pettiford stays with it. A switch. 2 switches. Now Broom. Now Denver. 3 ball at the top. Valencia. Nope. Rebound Broom.
Janai still doing an outstanding job cleaning the defensive glass, giving the Monmouth Hawks just 1 shot.
Monmouth does not have an offensive rebound in this first half. Pettiford, bounce pass Cheney, bounce pass low post Broom. Spins up with the left hand, good off the glass.
Goes to his bread and butter on that side, low post play. One of the best in the country for the little jump hook off the glass.
18-0 run by Auburn. A minute to go in the first half. 46-28 Tigers. Durr, Robinson between the circles. Robinson, left hand dribble to the wing, picks it up. Free throw line, Valencia drives on Broom. Out to the top for Bashir. Bashir against Chad Baker. Left side of the lane, has to pick it up. Down to the baseline, Robinson drives, he missed it. Rebound Broom. Final 35 seconds of the half. And Pettiford will bring the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Auburn on an 18-0 run. Game clock, shot clock about 6 seconds apart. Shot clock at 16. Pettiford near midcourt. Dodd between the legs, switches to the right hand. 8. Bounce pass, Baker Mazzara. 5, 4, Baker. 3 ball, Chad Baker, no. Rebound Denver. Denver off the left wing with 4 seconds, with 3. Fade away from 15, didn't get it. Rebound, Chad Baker. He got it! He got it as he went to the floor. And they'll review it.
Great effort by Chad Baker Mazzara. Unbelievable effort on the offensive glass. Catch it and stick it right back in at the buzzer.
As he's going down, they'll review this shot. It will either be an 18-0 run to end the half or a 20-0 run by Auburn. Joe Lindsay, Joe Baker, Michael Wallace reviewing the final shot of the half by Chad Baker Mazzara. Did it come before the clock went off, before the backboard went red? They're looking. They're looking.
They only have 3 of them over there, right?
And Birmingham looking as well. We have not seen the replay yet. It was immediately called good by Joe Lindsay, and then they went to the review. No basket. Came after the clock. At the half, Auburn on top. 46-28. Time now for Conecuh halftime. Brad Law.
Auburn held Monmouth scoreless for the final 6 minutes and 32 seconds of the first half. And the Tigers turned what was a 28-28 game with 6:20 to go in the first half into a 46-28. Tigers still nearly got to 50 with that big run over the last 6 minutes and change in that first half. So it is Conecuh halftime, and as you go get your Conecuh sausage dog or Conecuh hot dog wherever you may be tonight, we will start with a check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. Not much else going on in college basketball. We can tell you that number 16 Cincinnati playing at Kansas State in Big 12 action. Wildcats have the early lead there. It's 14-9. But they played just 8 minutes in that matchup. Vermont, Auburn's season opening opponent, is in action tonight against Elms College. And Vermont leads 20-12 with 8 minutes gone by in the first half there. Iowa's leading New Hampshire 16-6 early. Michigan State also in the Big Ten, a winner earlier today. 18th ranked Spartans beat up on Western Michigan 80-62. In the SEC, one other game that's in progress right now, South Carolina hosting Presbyterian. A lot of these, with all due respect, tune-up games for conference teams before league play starts Saturday. South Carolina taking on a 7-7 Presbyterian team. Gamecocks have won all 3 games in the series thus far. It is Presbyterian with the early lead, but still just 10 minutes gone by in that game. It's 14-13 Presbyterian over South Carolina. Some of the other games to follow in the league tonight. They're about 10 minutes away in Columbia from Missouri against Alabama State. Auburn fans will want to pay attention to what the Tigers are doing tonight. They're going to hope to finish the non-conference slate at 11-2. Their 10-2 on the season is Missouri Dennis Gates Club 10 home games. They're 10-0 at home, 0-2 away from Como. That's where the game is tonight against Alabama State, and they'll get started in about 10 minutes. Also tonight, it is number 17 Mississippi State hosting Bethune-Cookman. 23rd ranked Arkansas takes on Oakland in Fayetteville. And Vandy tonight at 7 o'clock in Nashville plays host to New Orleans. Here at the half, Auburn leads Monmouth by 18, 46-28. We'll take a look around Auburn athletics when we come back to Neville Arena as a part of Conecuh Halftime. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
At Auburn University, we're not just learners, we're doers. In every corner of the state, Auburn men and women put knowledge to work, fueling the state's economy and building healthier, more prosperous communities. We partner with local leaders to solve local challenges and create access to opportunities that benefit all. To learn how Auburn's at work in your community, visit auburn.edu/acrossalabama. This message is sponsored by Auburn University, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
I'm Sawyer, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the crispy chicken filet. The seasoning is so satisfying. It's what I needed, but I didn't know that I needed it. You get the toasted bun and the delicious crispy chicken. They add this fun mix with that zesty pickle. It's bold and tasty. I would give it an A+. What's not to love? The holidays are all about being together and eating together.
Sandwich in some together time this holiday. Order the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich today. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
A gift this good takes a while to unwrap. Get your best gift ever during the Toyota-thon sales event before it's too late. Lease a new 2025 Toyota RAV4 LE Hybrid for $369 a month for 36 months. Offer valid through January 6, 2025. Well-qualified lessees with approved credit through Southeast Toyota Finance. $36.68 due at signing. No security deposit with select equipment. $350 disposition fee. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details. Toyota. Let's go places.
Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner.
Punch counter punch for the first 12 to 13 minutes or so, maybe 13 and a half, but then Auburn roared in the final 6.5 minutes of the first half at Neville Arena, and as a result, the Tigers have opened up an 18-point lead over Monmouth. It's 46-28. Brad Law courtside here with Conecuh Halftime, and it's time to look around Auburn Athletics. This Auburn Athletics report is presented by Auburn Bank, champions of you. The basketball continues right here in this building Thursday as the Auburn women open up conference play against Ole Miss. It'll be a battle of a couple of the top defensive teams in the conference. Ole Miss, a top 10 team defensively, limiting opponents to just 45 points per ball game. So defense on display here at 6 o'clock Thursday night at Neville Arena against Ole Miss. Men's basketball opening up conference play Saturday against Missouri. That is a 3 o'clock start. We're on the air at 2:30 Central here with our pregame coverage for Auburn and Missouri. Auburn Gymnastics opens up the season in Nashville Saturday. Tigers taking part in the American Gold Collegiate Championship. Auburn is in a 4-team meet with Oklahoma, BYU, and Nebraska. Action gets underway at 5:15 Central Time on Saturday as Auburn Gymnastics gets the season going in Nashville. You can check the entire schedule by downloading the Auburn Game Day app. You can check it by sport, check by date. Make sure you've got that Auburn Athletics app, and you can stay current on everything happening with the Tigers. Tiger Talk returns this week as well to the Auburn Sports Network on the air Thursday night at 6 o'clock, and that will be broadcast from Neville Arena ahead of the Tigers and Ole Miss in women's basketball action. We'll have some special guests put the spotlight on Auburn women's basketball a little bit as Tiger Talk returns from its holiday hiatus and kicks off the 2025 season here at Neville Arena Thursday night, 6 o'clock, Tiger Talk, all across the Auburn Sports Network. Basketball leading Monmouth here at the half, 46-28. We'll go through the numbers from the first 20 minutes when Conecuh halftime continues in a moment.
Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner.
It's a great day to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccination during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It is crucial that we take the steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunization. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are up to date on all recommended vaccines, including respiratory virus vaccine. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp. Refreshing. And ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Let's huddle up and make things happen with the only cards for the Plains. The Auburn University Regents Visa Debit Card and prepaid Regents Now Card. They're a win for your wallet and a big war eagle, whether you're purchasing stuff for game day or every day. Want to go all in on confidently showing your Tiger pride? Order your card now at regions.com/go Tigers. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC. Terms, conditions, and fees apply.
Pettiford, bounce pass Cheney, bounce pass low post Broom. Spins up with the left hand, good off the glass.
Goes to his bread and butter on that side. Low post play. One of the best in the country for the little jump hook off the glass.
18-0 run by Auburn.
And that's how they finished the first half. On that 18-0 run, held Monmouth scoreless for the final 6+ minutes of the first half. Auburn turned a tie game into an 18-point lead. It's 46-28 at the break. And the question of will he or won't he for Janai Broom. Will he start? Yes. Will he play? Yeah, he'll play. He had 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists in the first half alone. Halftime numbers brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health. Don't wait. Vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on all those recommended vaccines. Learn some more. Go to alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM. Auburn shot 45+% from the floor, 15 of 33 in the first half. Here's the breakdown. The Tigers shot almost as many threes as they did two. They took 16 threes, took 17 twos. They made 5 threes. They made 10 twos. So 5 of 16 from distance, 10 of 17 from inside that three-point line. Auburn also with a season-high free throw attempts and makes for a first half. Tigers were 11 of 14 at the charity stripe in that first 20 minutes. Monmouth shot 41% from the floor. Hawks were 9 of 22. Boy, Auburn got 11 more shots and made 6 more shots. Hawks 9 of 22 from the field, 4 of 8 from long range, and they knocked down all 6 of their free throw tries in the first half. Auburn won virtually every team stat that you can win. In the paint, Tigers dominated 20-8. Auburn forced 7 turnovers, and they were efficient, turning those into 12 points. Tigers gave it away just twice. Monmouth with just 2 points off turnovers. Glass absolutely dominated by Auburn. Tigers won the window war 20-11 in rebounding in the first half. 7 offensive rebounds, and the Tigers did not allow a single offensive rebound by the Hawks. Therefore, Monmouth with 0 second chance points. And Auburn's bench outscored Monmouth's bench 14-0. Some of the scoring numbers: Abdi Bashir, 9 points. Madison Durr also with 9 to lead the way. Nobody else with more than 5 for Monmouth. For Auburn, 8 of the 9 guys who played scored, and 4 players scored 8 or more points. Really balanced effort. Cheney Johnson hit double figures for the 3rd time this year in the first half. He led Auburn with 10 points. 9 apiece for Chad Baker-Mazzara and Denver Jones, who made 3 threes for the 5th consecutive game. And then Janai Broome, as we mentioned, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block for Janai in 14 minutes of action. Rounding out the scoring for the Tigers, 4 points for Dylan Cardwell, and then 2 points apiece for Miles Kelly, Ja'Kai Howard, and Tahad Pettiford. Pettiford with 3 assists. Chad Baker-Mazara also with 3 assists to lead the way for the Tigers in those categories. So it was nip and tuck, kind of back and forth until about the 6.5-minute mark in the first half. And then, well, that ignition was turned on, and it was turned on in a big and loud way for the guys in orange and blue. Auburn leads it at the half. Once again, your score at Conecuh halftime. Auburn 46, Monmouth 28.
You've been listening to Conecuh Halftime. Conecuh is the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Get one on your next visit to Neville Arena, or make Conecuh part of your game day wherever you are. The second half is 2 minutes away. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Big eating in Auburn and Opelika means Big Mike's Steakhouse. Famous for high-quality steaks cooked to perfection on an open-fire grill served in a relaxed, rustic atmosphere. It's happy hour at Big Mike's every Wednesday and Thursday from 4 to 6 and half off select appetizers, draft beer, and well drinks. And don't forget, a Big Mike's gift card will always be the perfect gift for a big city steak in your hometown. It's Big Mike's Steakhouse in Auburn at Shigjordan Parkway and Wire Road.
Achilles tendonitis is often as painful as it sounds. The Orthopedic Clinic is here to help get you back on your feet without pain or stiffness. Whether caused by overuse or degeneration, Achilles tendonitis can be treated usually without surgery. But the road to recovery isn't short, so get started right away at the Orthopedic Clinic. Call for an appointment 334-749-8303 or visit theorthoclinic.com.
Do you live in Lee County? You are eligible for a Max Credit Union account. Working in Lee County? You're eligible for a Max Credit Union account. Listening to this radio ad right now? 99% chance you are eligible to have a Max Credit Union account. At Max Credit Union, if you live, work, worship, or attend school in Lee or one of our 26 other counties, you are eligible to open an account with Max. Come see us in Auburn or Opelika or get started now at mymax.com. Some restrictions apply.
Southeastern Industrial Contractors offers the path to a productive and successful career for hard workers of all ages, especially young people looking to jump straight into the workforce. Southeastern Industrial Contractors is now hiring for great-paying skilled trade positions. Managing partner Derek Harville is a proud Auburn University graduate with deep roots in the community. Give him a call at 334-209-6355 to learn more. Southeastern Industrial Contractors, 334-209-6355.
Auburn on an 18-0 run to end the first half of play. Monmouth did not score in the last 6 minutes and 20 seconds of the half. Worth noting, he did not come out initially with the team from the locker room. But Dylan Cardwell is out there for Auburn. And let's see if he starts. Yep, looks like he's going to start the second half. He went down, I think landed on his back, may have hit the back of his head on the floor underneath the Monmouth basket. He left the floor, did not come back, but is out there to start the second half along with Denver Jones, Miles Kelly, Chad Baker-Mazara, and Janai Broome.
Well, it kind of snowballed on Monmouth the last 6 minutes, and I think when they reinserted Broome, everything just changed. When he came back into the game and Dylan went out, the game really changed, and the Tigers really extended their lead.
8.7 rebounds in the first half for Janai. Bashir, right wing against Chad Baker-Mazara. Couple 6-7 guards going at each other. Bashir loses it, gets it back. Right wing Valencia against Broome, 9 to shoot. Goes baseline, cut off by Janai, baseline right. Fadeaway by Valencia, it's good. That stops an 18-0 run by Auburn that extended 6.5 minutes into the first half. 46-30, Auburn on top. Left wing, Miles Kelly. At the top, Cardwell. Dylan right wing, Chad Baker, low post, Broom. Lobs it. Cardwell, alley-oop off the left side.
Beautiful pass by Broom. That combination has been absolutely sensational all year long. Either Cardwell to Broom or Broom to Cardwell, but what a fantastic assist Johnny got then.
Third assist of the night for Janai Broom. 48-30 Tigers. Valencia against Broom, gets a screen, picked up by Cardwell. Left wing Collins, guarded by Denver. 8 to shoot for Monmouth. At the top, Valencia against Cardwell, drives, head fake, fadeaway, Valencia good.
He's back-to-back scored baskets by Valencia. He's kind of got him off to a decent start in the second half.
One against Broom, one against Cardwell. 48-32 Tigers. 18-30 second half, Cardwell. Top of the circle. Denver Jones, free throw line. Lobs it right side. Chad Baker, Mazzara 3, didn't get it. Weak side rebound, Cardwell. Dillon bulls his way underneath, goes up, and it was blocked. I think Mordor got that one. Collins ahead. Mordor beat everybody down the floor. Cardwell blocked it. Collins rebound, good and a foul.
Dillon again made a first initial wave, blocked the shot. No one else of his teammates really cleaned it up that time. Mazzara streaked in there, but kind of had to foul at the end.
Chad Baker picked up the foul. Mordor comes out. And Jordan Mecca is it. Transfer from Georgia Tech. Free throw by Collins is good. Nice start in the second half for Monmouth. A 7-2 start for the Hawks. 48-35 Auburn. Mazzara in the center circle for Janai Broom against Valencia. Leaves there on the left wing, way out on the wing. Miles Kelly, free throw line, Chad Baker, great pass, Cardwell dunk, and a foul in the play. What a pass by Mazzara to Dylan Cardwell.
One of the great traits this team has, they've got right now 14 assists on 16 baskets. They have been unselfish all year long, but they seem to really improve as the season goes on their bounce passing, leading the player to the basket, and that was absolutely beautiful basketball between Mazzara and Cardwell.
Dillon for the and one. Free throw missed, rebound Broom, back up and in. Double digits on the night for Janai in scoring with 10 points.
Just the size factor of him in there, just right over the top of the guy catching and put it back in.
Valencia against Broom from 18 feet, good. Valencia 3 of 3 to start the second half.
He's kind of got the feeling going, and his two's been on Janai and one on Cardwell.
52-37 Auburn. Dillon, left side outside the arc. Denver to Miles Kelly on the right wing. Pull up 3-ball or 2-ball missed. Rebound Broom, foul from behind by Valencia. That'll be his third. And Janai will go to the line to shoot 2 for Auburn. 10 points. Unofficially 8 rebounds on the night for Broom. Now, just 2 rebounds away from his 68th career double-double and 30th or 31st at Auburn. And Broom may have a little blood.
Yeah, I think he's got scratched a little bit on that.
A little scratch. And Auburn has 30 seconds now to clean that up. Auburn's athletic trainer will hurriedly apply the proper tape/bandage on Janai's just above his right wrist. If that right arm didn't hurt anymore.
That assistant trainer's done a great job for Clark Pearson. We want to wish him a big happy birthday today, and sounds like he's really getting better.
Hope to see him back at Neville Arena soon.
Certainly.
Got to make sure there's no blood on the floor. And Janai went to shoot the free throw. He will shoot an and one here if he gets that opportunity. He has 10 points and 9 rebounds. So he's 1 rebound away from yet another double-double, which would be the 31st of his Auburn career and the 68th of his college career.
Just has had a phenomenal career, and just we all are wishing and hoping and anxious to see how it finishes up on his final campaign here at Auburn, and just had a glorious time putting up numbers, 2 different schools, and but we're certainly glad he's in an Auburn Tiger uniform.
You're not kidding there, Randall. Auburn basketball brought to you by Auburn Opelika Tourism. Start your next visit to the plains at aotourism.com. Well, I guess he had a little blood on his trunks as well. They've cleaned as much of it up as they need to. Broom's free throw is in the air. He missed it. This was not an and one, obviously. It was a 2-shot foul. Free throw is up by Janai. He missed both. Rebound Dillon. Right wing Kelly. Miles 3. Good.
Beautiful jump shot. That young man is going to explode one of these days and get about 25, and he's got a gorgeous wrist on him, but what an assist by Cardwell.
212 threes in the career of Miles Kelly. 55-37 Auburn. Valencia against Broom. Inside the arc, down the left side. 19-foot fadeaway, air ball. Rebounded by Miles. Kelly ahead. Near the top of the circle, backs up on the left-hand dribble. Between the legs dribble. Lobs now to Broom on the right wing. Janai to Denver Jones on the right wing. Denver between the legs twice. Screen Caldwell. Right down the left side. Hits Broom at the top, 8 to shoot. Janai. 3-ball, blocked and a foul on Valencia, who did not agree with that call in the least. And that'll be the 4th foul on Jarrett Valencia, who's been almost all of the offense for Monmouth in the second half. Valencia thought he got all ball.
He sure did. I wouldn't mind to see that in a replay, but Janai made a really good move. Shot clock was going down, was going to take the shot. And anytime the 2 players collide.
Free throw by Janai, banked up and he missed it.
If they collide behind the 3-point line, usually the defense gets called for that.
Second of 3, that one's good. It rattled, but fell.
It sure did. That's one thing that I think he's got to get in the groove about. He's going to get fouled a lot. Certainly going into SEC play, free throws will just be magnified.
Valencia with 4 fouls has to come out. Janai's 3rd free throw is good. 57-37 Tigers. Durr up the floor for the Hawks of Monmouth. 20-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Tigers. Durr, high post screen from Bashir. Off the left wing now for Mecca. Mecca hands there to Bashir. Against Cardwell, 7 to shoot. Bashir to the baseline. Picked up aggressively. Fadeaway against Cardwell, he missed it. Rebound tapped up and missed. Saved. Low post Robinson to the baseline. Bashir up and missed it. Rebound right back to Bashir. Knocked away. Ball still loose. Jump ball. Arrow, Auburn.
It's a good effort by Denver.
Sure was.
Jones.
He was the one that eventually tied Monmouth up, and Auburn will get the ball after a timeout. 15:38 to go in the second. Auburn 57, Monmouth 37. Stay tuned, Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
A gift this good takes a while to unwrap. Get your best gift ever during the Toyotathon sales event before it's too late. Get 3.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2025 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. Offer valid through January 6, 2025. Zero down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing from Southeast Toyota Finance. $29.52 monthly payment for every $1,000 finance. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Are you an oblivious person hogging the sidewalk like a large dying snail? Do people stuck behind you ask, how do you sleep at night? Then you should go to Mattress Firm. They have tons of quality beds at every price. So anyone, even people like you, can sleep. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Chick-fil-A is proud to present this broadcast of Auburn basketball. Eat more chicken and war eagle with Chick-fil-A.
Through the first 15 minutes of this ball game, it was back and forth between Auburn and Monmouth. But Auburn finished the first half on an 18-0 run. Tigers now lead by 20, 57-37, 15:38 to go in the second half. And one of the reasons, 16 assists on 19 made baskets for the Auburn Tigers tonight.
It's an unbelievable stat, but it just also goes to show that Broome has got, he's got him down here for 12 points in 18 minutes, 4 of 8 free throws. Just think if he'd moved those free throws above the 50% line a little bit, he would probably have 15 and 9 rebounds to go with it.
And 3 assists.
He's just an impactful player. Auburn's totally in control of the game. They're really working on some different things. They're executing themselves offensively, inserting their different rotations, and you see Pettiford coming to the lead guard now off the bench.
Working against Durr, spins, gets the ball to Chaney Johnson. Lobs it down the right side, Broome. To the key, to the top, Chad Baker-Mazara 3. Yes! And a 1 for Chad Baker-Mazara.
When you run your offense through Janai Broome, great things happen away from the ball. That time, Mazara was the beneficiary of that sagging defense behind the screen, and they closed on him. He went ahead and made the three-point shot. And
4th assist for Janai Broome tonight.
Really good.
Chad Baker-Mazara at the free throw line. He has 12 points on the night. The and one. It is good. Oh, he got the roll. And the streak continues now with 39 made consecutive free throws. 61-37 Tigers. 15-11 second half. Bashir, right wing, against Chad Baker to the hole with the left hand. He missed it. Broome gets his 10th rebound. Another double-double for Janai. Up the floor. Pettiford, corner, left side, Miles to the hole. Hang, shoots, got it! And a foul.
What a drive by Miles Kelly. Put it on the deck from the deep corner, drove it to the middle of the lane, took the initial hit, finished through traffic right there. If he expands his game to that young man will have a lot of fun beyond college playing somewhere.
That's the Sun-South drive of the game. Sun-South John Deere, preferred tractor of the Tigers. Find your local dealer at sunsouth.com. 63-37 Tigers. It's an 11-0 run for Auburn right now. Free throw, Miles, it's good.
Looks like he took that tape off, the majority of this tape off of his wrist.
Yeah.
Might have loosened it up a little bit.
Well, it's not down on his hand anymore, including that right thumb. 64-37 Tigers. On the wing, Durr at the top. Morgan underneath, Robinson, left wing three ball, Bashir blocking a foul on Tahad. Tahad didn't agree with that one.
Tahad just a little bit, kind of went to sleep just a second, and you can't do that on Bashir. He's got too much offensive prowess. Found an opening, and then Tahad closed on him and fouled him.
Bashir at the line for 3. First free throw is good for the 93% free throw shooter. Andrew Ball about to come in for Monmouth for the first time tonight. A 6'9" redshirt sophomore from Marlton, New Jersey. Second free throw by Bashir is good. He replaces Collins. Does Ball. 4 of 15 from 3. Give him the open look, he'll take it. And Bashir knocks home all 3 of the free throws.
For sure. We've seen a lot of three-point fouls tonight. Or fouls on three-point shots, I should say.
64-40 Tigers, 14 and a half minutes to go in the second. Broome gets a screen. Off the left side, whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Bashir. Nope, did they get Durr? That's the fourth foul on Durr. They'd have rather had a foul there on Bashir. It would only have been his first.
Sure.
But it is the fourth on Durr. Out of bounds, baseline left, Cheney. Into the corner, Chad Baker. Low post, Cheney. Out to the top, Janai. Free ball in the air. Missed it. Rebound, Cheney foul. And I think he'll get fouled by Chris Morgan.
What an effort by Cheney Johnson, just as continues his relentless effort on the rebounding.
Well, and Auburn has been relentless tonight, as out-rebounded Monmouth 26-15.
Monmouth is really trying hard. They're just a bit overmatched against the Tigers, and the size factor is certainly showing up here in the last part of this second half.
Durr is out. Demings is back in at the point. Cheney's free throw, the one in bonus, he missed it, but Morgan was in the lane early. Second time tonight we've seen that. Auburn already in the bonus at the 14-21 mark of the second half. We could be here for a while, friends.
They continue fouling it.
Free throw is good.
You're gonna have to get me a
by
pad
Cheney
for my
Johnson.
chair.
Well, the trend is that they will. 65-40 Auburn. Cheney Johnson now with 11 points on the night. Make it 12.
Tigers going to press pretty hot right here this time.
Morgan leads Bashir up the sideline. Back to Deming. Deming will bring it across midcourt. Auburn wants to force him left. Deming gets off the right side, bounce past Morgan. In front of the Monmouth bench. At the top. Morgan off the left hand. Bounce pass to the corner, Bashir. Goes baseline, hangs, gets blocked by Broom. Outlet, Chad Baker. Ahead, Pettiford, right wing, Miles. Splits a double team. Underneath Cheney. To the wing, Chad Baker. To the top, Pettiford three, no. Rebound to Janai in traffic. To the corner for Kelly. At the top, Chad Baker three. Didn't get it. Rebound. Broom tried to save it but couldn't reel it in. It goes out of bounds to Monmouth.
It's a good series by the Tigers that time. Really a lot of people touched the ball, went from one side of the floor to the other. Two different offensive rebounds, just didn't get the basket.
Auburn has out-rebounded Monmouth by 12, and Bashir goes to the end and off the floor for Monmouth, holding his left arm. Keep an eye on that. Into the game, Ja'Kai Howard, Denver Jones for Auburn. 13:32 in the second. Auburn 66, Monmouth 40. Monmouth basketball. Auburn has out-rebounded the Hawks 28-16. Inbound, ahead, and Ray is fouled by Broom at midcourt. Justin Ray, a 6'3" freshman from Greer, South Carolina. First foul on Janai. Greer will trigger for the Hawks. Into the backcourt for Demings. Cross midcourt, switches to the right hand. Pettiford stays with it. Switches to the left hand. Stays with it. They switch off. Ray now picked up by Pettiford. To Ball at the top. 14 to shoot for Monmouth. Ball, left wing. Demings to the arc. To the top for Morgan. Down the right side, Morgan. Against Broom, head fake, put it up, didn't get it. May have been blocked, rebound Cheney Johnson. Outlet ahead for Pettiford. To Hod, left wing, top of the circle, spins, left side Broom. Janai, big step to the hole, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line for a couple.
I really like the way Tahad Pettiford attacks the offensive transition, just really puts pressure on the defense, trying to get back, and then if you fill the lanes like Janai did then, you find yourself wide open and he'll find you.
Broom at the line for two. Not a great night for Janai at the free throw line. We haven't said that much about his game this year. He's 4 of 8 from the charity stripe.
No, one of the best stat we've got, Monmouth is 10 for 10, but anytime that you make more free throws than the other team shoots, that's a great stat.
May not sound like it, but he made that free throw. Hit the back of the iron, bounced straight up and fell through. Nothing but net this time.
Yeah, it's all net right there.
Janai, 13 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Demings between the circles. Auburn up 68-40. Ball out at the right sideline. Morgan, left side, knocked away by Ja'Kai Howard. Gets the ball first, retrieves it, goes up, missed the rebound, or missed the layup. And the rebound came to Robinson.
Made such a great effort, it just didn't go down for him.
He had to shoot a layup. That's not what he wanted to do.
No, he wanted to dunk that thing, and it just wasn't, the timing wasn't there.
Robinson, Jure against Denver Jones. Whistle and a block on Denver. Be the first foul of the senior from Newmarket, Alabama.
You know, that's an amazing stat that he has, is tenacious. Most of the time, the best offensive player, his number is called to defend it, and he does sensationally and does it without fouling.
Out of bounds baseline right. Eric Demings will trigger as soon as Ja'Kai Howard tucks in the jersey. Still looking into the corner for Ray. Picked up by Pettiford, forces him to the baseline, cuts him off there. On the wing, Robinson against Broom. Left-hand dribble up, blocked. Out of bounds. 8 to shoot. For Auburn, it's 4th block of the night. Janai has 3 of those 4 blocks. Ray will, or rather Demings will trigger. Out to the top, knocked away. Pettiford retrieves with Howard. Alley-oop! Oh! Windmill alley-oop!
That's up and away. 1-2 punch between Pettiford. And what an elevation Ja'Kai Howard got through there.
How many times have you seen a windmill alley-oop? Auburn by 30.
Serious hang time right there, Andy.
70-40 Auburn, 11:50 to go. Tim Hudson about to be the celebrity in. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast with Andy Burcham.
Men's basketball assistant Ira Bowman.
I play for Fran Dunphy, one of the most legendary college coaches. I mean, I shouldn't even say coaches, people in college basketball. One of the most legendary people in college basketball. He is a true gentleman. He is what college athletics should be all about. He was one of the first guys to call me when the induction happened. It was fitting because he is now the head coach at LaSalle, and LaSalle was playing St. Joe's when they had the inductees come out on half court. So we walked out at the Wells Fargo Center, and Coach Dunphy's team is competing there at the half. So it was a full circle moment for me.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
Thinking of advancing your career with a master's degree in business? If so, consider the graduate degree choices at Auburn University's Harbert College of Business. Ranked among the nation's best, we offer full-time and online programs in finance, supply chain management, information systems, accounting, and business administration. Learn more at harbert.auburn.edu.
Auburn by 30, 11:50 to go in the second half. And I'll turn it over to Brad Law.
Thank you very much, Andy. We'll get that Yellowwood scoreboard in here. South Carolina could be in some trouble. Presbyterian leads the Gamecocks by 8 at the half in Columbia, 32-24. The Blue Hose have never beaten South Carolina before, but they've got the 8-point lead at the intermission. Meanwhile, in the other Columbia, Missouri has a 12-point lead over Alabama State, now 13. It's 27-14. They've got under 6 minutes to go in the first half in Como. Remember, that Missouri team comes here Saturday to open SEC play. That's a Yellowwood update.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network.
Come back.
11:50 in the second, Auburn by 30. Janai Broom out, Dylan Cardwell in. I wonder if Janai's night might be done with 14 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks. 11:45 in the second. Monmouth ball. And Durr, as he drives to the top, gets fouled by Tahad Pettiford. Third foul on Tahad. Hey, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling basketball tickets, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Tigers. Expect the expected. SeatGeek. 70-40 Auburn. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
It's that time of year again, Auburn basketball. And as this year's team makes history, you can catch every second of the historic run at Baumhauer's Victory Grill. With 77 TVs, you won't miss a second of Auburn basketball while enjoying our famous wings, cold beer, and of course, gooey fries. And don't forget Tiger Talk on Thursdays throughout the season, live with Coach Bruce Pearl in-house discussing all things Auburn basketball. Located on 2353 Bent Creek Road off of Exit 57 on I-85. War Eagle.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
If your day sounds like,
we need the report ASAP.
You deserve Modelo. If you've persevered through, you deserve this rich golden lager with a crisp but refreshing taste. Or if you overcame,
2 more reps, 2 more.
You deserve this ice cold reward. Modelo, the Remarkable Fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Cook's Pest Control presents Protect the Perimeter. Call Cook's Pest Control to guard your home and business from pests and termites.
Auburn up by 30 with 11:40 to go in the second half. To show you what kind of defense this Auburn team is playing tonight. Not only is it leading by 30 right now, but it has only given up 8 3-point attempts by Monmouth. Now, Monmouth is 4 of 8 from 3, and Bashir left the floor not too long ago. He's back out there, by the way. Good to see that Abdi is back there, but this is a guy that coming into tonight was 48 of 112 from 3. He has 1 3-ball tonight, Randall Dickey. 1.
Just shows the defensive presence that the Tigers have. Multiple players on him. The Tigers have great length, quick hands, and got great size.
Inbound will come from Jack Collins at the scorer's table into the backcourt for Durr. Durr just shy of midcourt. Now across midcourt where he's double teamed. Ball batted out of bounds by Chaney Johnson, one of the double teamees or double teamers.
You see that little run and jump trap by Chaney Johnson then. The Tigers are continuing to work on trying to get better, looking to add different wrinkles going into SEC play.
30-point game. Durr, the inbound. Robinson to Durr to the hole. Gets it to Morgan, who puts it in from the right side. Nice ball movement by Monmouth. 70-42 Auburn. 11:20 in the second half. Pettiford, bounce pass. Cardwell, right wing for Howard. Down the baseline it comes for Chaney. Bangs his man twice. Head fake. Looks for an outlet. Throws it, gets it, and it's stolen by Collins. Collins the other way for Monmouth. Auburn's first turnover of the half. Right wing 3, Bashir missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds to Auburn.
It was a good transition defense, especially after turning the basketball over. Tigers raced back, got the ball under control, and really forced a bad shot by Bashir then.
Pettiford jogs it across midcourt, right-hand dribble. 10:50 to go, Auburn by 28. 70-42. Cardwell, right wing, Jakai, open 3. Nope. Long rebound on the weak side, Durr. Ahead for Bashir. To the hole with a reverse, he didn't get it. Rebound, Chaney in a crowd. Outlet Pettiford. Cross midcourt to the right wing, crossover dribble. Down the lane with the right hand. Go!
Really good at taking that ball to the basket. Tahad Pettiford just floats through the air, changes hands in midair, and lays it in.
Both of his baskets with the right hand tonight, Randall.
He is so versatile. He's almost ambidextrous, even though he shoots the ball with his left hand.
Auburn by 30 again. Free throw shot is up. It's missed. Foul underneath. I think this is going to go against Auburn. Demings missed the 15-footer. Auburn fouled trying to get the rebound. Chris Moore into the lineup replacing Chaney Johnson.
I'm assuming that foul was on Chaney that time, unless they just called it out of bounds.
Cardwell got picked up his third. 10:04 in the second. Auburn by 30. Timeout, Monmouth. They couldn't get the ball in. Next up for the Tigers, Saturday at 2:30. It's the start of Southeastern Conference play. Auburn and Missouri. You talk about an improved ball club. There may be no more improved team in the SEC this year from last than Missouri coming in here on Saturday afternoon.
They certainly have played well. They've got some outstanding wins. They've got a little bit of confidence going into the league and knew they're going to come in here. There's going to be a battle of the Tigers Saturday.
Hey, we'll be back here for Tiger Talk Thursday night at 6. Auburn women's basketball will host Ole Miss. We're going to be back here at Tiger Talk for that Tiger Talk here at Neville. We'll talk with Stephen Pearl, Auburn Associate Head Coach, and we'll talk with Auburn swim coach Ryan Wakamerka. Thursday night, 6 o'clock, Tiger Talk on the Auburn Sports Network here from Neville Arena. We'll also keep you up to date on that Auburn women's game. And let me remind you to find your piece of paradise on the Alabama Gulf Coast with Mindy Jones of Remax Paradise. Visit Mindy at paradise.com. Pettiford, Moore, Denver, Cardwell, and Jakai, the Auburn 5. Jura will trigger baseline left. 10:04 in the second half. They run the merry-go-round in the lane. Auburn scouted this. They get the ball in the corner for Collins, picked up by Pettiford. Out at the top, it's Bashir. Denver Jones stays with him. Bashir, fadeaway, baseline left, didn't get it. Rebound, Denver. Auburn will wear you down. Howard drives to the hole off the glass, didn't get it. Rebound, Dillon up, nobody's fouled.
Dillon's done an outstanding job tonight. You know,
eight rebounds for Dillon and 8 points.
Yes, very consistent. And on he's played 16 minutes, a little bit more.
He is 2 under his career high of 10 rebounds against Missouri on Valentine's Day in 2022. Dillon makes the free throw and celebrates. And the crowd reacts.
He's certainly a crowd favorite. There's one thing that he'll go down in history about is his great effort, great smile, and his relentless rebounding.
Oh, and he knocked home the second. 74-42 Tigers, 9:40 second half. Monmouth started the second half 4 of 5. They're 1 of their last 12 from the field. Durr, right sideline, Collins against Jakai Howard. Gets a step, Howard recovers, but not enough, but he picks up the foul. And now Monmouth is in the bonus for the rest of the night. Auburn will be in the double bonus upon the next foul. Jack Collins, a junior from Mansequan, New Jersey. At the line for a 1 in bonus, and he missed it. Free throw, a rebound comes to Cardwell. Ahead, Jakai Howard. Across midcourt, Pettiford just across midcourt, retrieves the pass. 74-42, Tigers' biggest lead of the night for Auburn. At the top, Cardwell. Left wing, Denver Jones. Backs up. At the top, it's Moore. Shot clock at 8. Denver. Down to 6. Down to 5. Penetrates. Lobs it. Cardwell!
That's what you call a highlight play. Dribble off. Alley-oop to Dylan Cardwell, and he can flat finish.
12 points, 9 rebounds for Dylan. 76-42 Auburn. 8:40 in the second. Bashir to the baseline. Through the lane. Into the corner for Collins. Free ball is up. It's missed. Cardwell gets the double-double. 10 rebounds, ties a career high for Dylan. He brought it all the way up the floor. Pettiford near the center circle. 20 to shoot. 76-42 Auburn. Pettiford. Screen from Cardwell. Between the legs dribble, fadeaway, 15-footer swift.
Unbelievably quick. He comes off that high ball screen at the top of the key. He can turn the corner. That time he elected to pull up and shoot the jump shot, and that was as quick as a hiccup there.
A double-double tonight for Auburn. For Janai Broome, the 68th of his career. For Dylan Cardwell, the first. He's tied a career high with 10 rebounds. Valencia, baseline right against Moore. Fadeaway, didn't get it. Rebound, Cardwell. Outlet, Pettiford lobs it underneath. Oh! Reverse alley-oop! Reverse alley-oop, Janai Broome!
What an elevation, what a behind-the-head dunk from a pass from midcourt. Amazingly athletic.
Just like Bryant Smith in 1999. Morgan to the corner to the baseline, drive, Durr scores. Left wing, Denver. They wanted to throw another alley-oop to Howard right there.
I thought they were going to, but I think Denver was just smart to hold it up.
At the top three, Pettiford, no. Rebound underneath the Morgan. Wow. A windmill alley-oop, a reverse alley-oop for Howard tonight. Morgan underneath, put it up, he missed it. Rebound, Denver.
Tigers sure are showing how athletic they are.
Right side, Jakai. Head fake at three. Pops the three. Missed it. Weak side rebound. Out of bounds off of Cardwell. Timeout. 6:50 to go. Big Auburn crowd comes to its feet. Auburn 80, Monmouth 44. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Download the new and improved Auburn Game Day app. It's fully customizable to your interests with the new My Auburn tab. Plus, buy tickets, skip concession lines, be a part of game day giveaways, shop the latest Auburn gear, and get live in-game scoring. Plus, listen to every broadcast from the Auburn Sports Network, even when multiple games are happening simultaneously on the official mobile app of Auburn Athletics. The Auburn Game Day app. Download it now.
You sit in traffic now, but later, there's an ice-cold reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, all your patience is paid out in gold. You remain calm through honks, bumper to bumper, and people yelling. Come on, move! You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Let's huddle up and make things happen with the only cards for the Plains. The Auburn University Regions Visa Debit Card and prepaid Regions Now card. They're a win for your wallet and a big war eagle, whether you're purchasing stuff for game day or every day. Want to go all in on confidently showing your Tiger pride? Order your card now at regions.com/go Tigers. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC. Terms, conditions, and fees apply.
Back at Neville Arena, Brad Law checking the Yellowwood scoreboard. South Carolina's closed the gap to 2 against Presbyterian, 37-35. Blue Hose on top of the Gamecocks. They've still got 13 minutes to go. Missouri's lead over Alabama State is 18 at the half, 42-24 in Columbia. Vanderbilt, quick start against New Orleans, 24-11, 7 minutes gone by. And number 23, Arkansas, tied with Oakland at 17 with 8 minutes gone by in Fayetteville. Andy Burcham, Randall Dickey. All we were missing was Joe Dean Jr.'s. That was absolutely unbelievable on the dunk to or by Jakai Howard.
Or this. That was the first thing he said.
Yeah.
with the legendary Jim Fife on that call. My goodness. Jaheim Hudson into the lineup for the first time tonight with Chris Moore, Denver Jones, Ja'Kai Howard, and Tahad Pettiford. Auburn 80, Monmouth 44 with 6:50 to go. I think we can safely say that 6:50 to go in the game. At the left side, Collins. Gets rid of it, gets it out to the top, Valencia. Around the right side, Morgan. Hands to Bashir. Abdi. Inside the arc, Morgan. Left side, Valencia. Open three. Didn't get it. Rebound comes to Moore. Ahead to Pettiford. Tahad, crossover dribble. Oh, almost dribbled out of bounds. Oh, was saved over there by Durr. Durr to the left wing for Collins. Open three ball. Nope. Rebound Durr in the lane. Up with the right hand. Didn't get it. Whistle on a late foul against Auburn.
Collins came into the game as strictly their three-point shooter. He's floated open twice, and he was so wide open that time he just kind of short-armed it. I think the fatigue is set in with Monmouth. Just the Tigers are wearing them down.
Durr's free throw is good. He averages about 9 free throw attempts a ball game. He misses that second one. Chris Moore the rebound. And Auburn, well, they blew the whistle. That was a mistake.
Inadvertent whistle that time.
Yeah, the official knew it, yeah.
He finally got caught up in it, too.
Auburn's 6th 20-assist game of the season tonight. Pettiford, Moore at the top. Bounce pass, free throw line, Turtle to the hole with the right hand, good.
Good move. They go back to the standard flex cut. That time, instead of stepping out, he ducked in. Really nice play by Hudson.
82-45, Collins underneath Morgan. Reverse layup, good. 82-47 Tigers. 5.5 minutes to go in this one. J.P. Pegues in at the next break for Auburn. Moore against Collins. Free throw line down the left side. Turtle spins into the lane. Right hand shot, didn't get it. Rebound Morgan. Durr across midcourt down the right side. Runs into Turtle there. Goes baseline to the hole. Blocked by Turtle. Rebounded by Pettiford. With Ja'Kai trailing. 3-ball right wing to Hod. Good.
He's just continuing to grow up. He's getting better. When to and when not to is a big decision maker for a point guard, and he is getting better at that. That time he pulled up and just shot the three right straight in.
9 points, 5 assists tonight for Pettiford. 4:50 in the second half. Valencia hands to Bashir. Bashir penetrates to Valencia to the baseline. Bounce pass in the lane for Morgan. And he got Turtle off his feet. Turtle is called for the foul. Got Turtle off 2 feet, not 4. Morgan at the line for a 1 and bonus. J.P. Pegues in to replace Denver Jones.
Give Denver a little extra rest going into Saturday. His efforts will certainly be needed Saturday afternoon as well.
Free throw is missed by Morgan, but Moore was in the lane early. The Gooey Fries chant is coming out. He's got to miss 2 here, though. The first one doesn't count. Much to the delight of Tud. That was a 1 and bonus. So he missed the first one. So that wasn't a Gooey Fry opportunity. 85-47 Tigers. Hudson to Pettiford. Into the lane. Underneath for Hudson. Ball batted away by Valencia. Collins to Valencia to the hole with 2 hands.
A rare transition basket given up by the Tigers right there.
13 points tonight for Valencia. 85-49. Auburn basketball. Pettiford. Turtle for 3. Nope. And the rebound pulled in by Valencia. Valencia up the floor to the left wing. Between the circles, it's Durr, Bashir, Collins, left wing Valencia. 17 to shoot. At the top, Collins to Bashir. Down the lane. Gets it to Morgan, who puts it in. 6 points for Chris Morgan. Trims Auburn's lead to 34 points. 3 minutes and 31 seconds in the second half. Pettiford, a screen from Turtle. Stop and pop 18-footer. Missed the Yogi. Rebound, J.P. Pegues. Moore, Pettiford. J.P. head fake at three. Penetrates. Picks up the dribble left side of the free throw line. To Pettiford. Shot clock at 8. Behind the back dribble. 3 ball. Short. Rebound Morgan. Blocked or fouled by Jaheim Hudson. Takes us to a timeout break. 3:07 in the second. Auburn 85, Monmouth 51. Take on game day with the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? You try and decide. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Hi, I'm Janelle. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the bold flavors. It's very savory. And that golden crispy outside of the sandwich just lets me know that it's going to be so perfectly juicy on the inside.
I'm Sawyer, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the crispy chicken filet. You get the tenderness of the chicken and that zesty pickle. It's savory and tasty. What's not to love? The holidays are all about being together and eating together.
Sandwich in some together time this holiday. Order the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Nobody beats Cook's Pest Control when it comes to the superior protection against unwanted pests and termites. Cook's knowledgeable and courteous technicians are expertly trained to get the job done right. Guaranteed. Protect your home and business with pest control you can trust. Call Cook's today for your free quote or to schedule a free on-site inspection. Cook's Pest Control.
Looky, looky, looky. Here comes Cookie. Cook's Pest Control.
You've created a comfortable home office. Now let Carrier provide the cash bonus. For a limited time, you can claim up to $1,550 in cool cash rebates on a qualified Carrier home comfort system. There's never been a better time to upgrade to year-round premium comfort and energy savings. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Keep it here after the game for the Regions Bank postgame show with final stats and analysis, plus comments from Coach Pearl. Now back to the game.
4 in double figures for Auburn tonight. 14 for Janai Broome, 13 for Chad Baker-Mazara, 12 for Chaney Johnson and Dylan Cardwell. Cardwell has 11 rebounds on the night, so does Broome. It's Auburn's first double-double since the win over Iowa in the NCAA tournament 2 years ago. Janai Broome and Alan Flanagan that night. Janai Broome, Dylan Cardwell here tonight. For Dylan, the first double-double of his career, and his 11 rebounds, a career high.
Well, he certainly came back off the Christmas break. Ooh, really in good shape, but it's an amazing, those front line guys get 24 points and 22 rebounds. It's amazingly played. They played well together. They have a lot of stats that shows up if you watch them play either on television or in person, is how well they play together for their high-low actions, give and go actions and different things like that. They're both are very unselfish, and they really play good together and good team basketball.
Chris Morgan at the line for 2 for Monmouth. 3:07 in the second half. First free throw by Morgan. He got it. Transfer out of North Texas. They're back up 5. Like Auburn, Monmouth gearing up for conference play in the Colonial Athletic Association. Morgan knocks home both. Blake Mashalik at the point for Auburn right now. Sophomore out of Trinity Christian Academy in Dallas. Left wing, J.P. Pegues. Low post for Morgan, or for Chris Moore, has to run down the pass. Back out to the top for Pegues. Free ball straight away, J.P. didn't get it. Rebound tap up by Moore, he missed it. And Bashir gets the rebound. Steps into a 3-ball and knocks it home. Got to pick him up quicker than that.
That's a beautiful jump shot that time. It kind of lured Blake a little bit to sleep and just pulled right up on top of him from the 3-point line.
King Rice about to empty his bench. Big E's, left wing, Mashalik goes baseline. Underneath, try to wrap around pass for Moore, and it goes out of bounds. Here comes Corey Miller. Lucas Orchard in the lineup as well for Monmouth. Quinn Peters also into the lineup. 2:16 in the second half. Auburn safely on top, 85-56. Miller at the left wing for Monmouth. Kicks it back out to the top. Around the perimeter it goes. Fagan pulled up from about 13, didn't get it. Rebound, Chris Moore for Auburn. Leaves for J.P. Pegues. Up the left sideline, to the left wing. Screen from Hudson. Left wing, open. Pegues at the top. Chris Moore straightaway 3, didn't get it. Rebound pulled in by Miller. Miller across midcourt. Minute 36 to go in this one. Auburn about to go to 12-1 in non-conference. Mizzou in there on Saturday. Fagan, drive to the baseline, goes up and draws the foul on Mashalik. Presley Patterson and C.J. Williams will empty the Auburn bench. Darren Scott, who played a lot for Auburn in a reserve role last year, has not played this season. There is some talk that Auburn will redshirt Darren, get him ready for next season. Free throw is good by Orchard. Lucas, a freshman from Wayne, Pennsylvania. Howard and Moore come out. Orchard again, makes both. 1:27 to go. Pegues and Hudson and Mashalik and Patterson and C.J. Williams, the Auburn 5. J.P. screen from Mashalik. Off the right side, drives, tried to get it underneath for Mashalik and turns it over. Orchard, the steal for Monmouth. Leaves on the wing for Fagan. Fagan, or rather Leary, out to the top for Corey Miller. Miller against C.J. Williams, taken away by C.J. He has a breakaway. To the hole, lays it up and he missed it. Rebound Patterson. Free throw line, Hudson to the hole. Good! 87-58 Tigers. 47 seconds to go in this one. Leary at the top. It's Orchard. Orchard against Mashalik. Drives to the baseline. On the right wing. Leary on the wing. Orchard again to free throw line. Left wing Fagan. Open 18-footer. Missed it. Rebound. J.P. Pegues. Final 23 seconds to go in this one. And Auburn can dribble it away. And for the 9th time in 12 games, Auburn will hold an opponent under 60 points. What a non-conference season for Auburn. Auburn 12-1, the SEC awaits. Auburn 87, Monmouth 58.
What an unbelievable non-conference slate. The Tigers have just performed beautifully. They picked up right where they left off Purdue right before Christmas. It's good to see that. It's good to see them come back, get the spark. Everybody got a chance to play. Now it gets to go into the ever-tough SEC, which looks like the best conference in college basketball this season. It's going to be fun.
Janai Brooms, 14 points. The Wind Creek high score for the Tigers. Elevate your game to fabulous. Play the hottest games, win fabulous rewards at Wind Creek Casinos and on the Casinoverse app. One of 4 in double figures tonight for Auburn. And the Tigers are 12-1 heading into Southeastern Conference play. The final again, Auburn 87, Monmouth 58. Stay tuned, the Regions Bank postgame show is next. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Where were you when this happened?
Denver Jones up